like?
I like your attitude.
Hold on to something!
The Librarians, two-night premiere event starting May 25th on TNT.
Fridays on TBS.
This is only the beginning.
Your favorite movies.
Damn right.
Every Friday night.
I can't wait for you to experience it.
Friday Night Vibes. Fridays at 8 on TBS.
Star power on a Biggie stage. Monster 3 for Golden State.
Every last one of us got to play better individually. Ready to go out there and do it again.
Warriors Timberwolves Game 2. Coverage begins next. NBA playoffs presented by Google with Round 2 coverage presented by Wingstop on TNT.
Electricity in the air tonight. These players are made for moments like this. Spectacular! Oh, what a shot! Oh, it's time!
With Stephen Curry out, the Golden State focus shifts to Jimmy Butler. The Warriors took Game 1. We await the Game 2 response of Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. It's the night's only playoff game, and it's on TNT. Golden State and Minnesota coming your way a half hour from now. Welcome back to the playoffs, everybody. Thanks for being with us. TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by CarMax. Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, Chuck. It begs the question.
From now on, I would like to be addressed as Professor O'Neill, because when I graduate in 2 years, I will leave you and become a college professor on mentorship and business administration. Love you.
I don't doubt it. Alabama State?
Alabama State. Shout out to Gamma Sig.
I don't think you have to do the tongue thing.
No, he's a Q.
Yeah, I know.
You wouldn't know nothing about that.
No, I don't want to be.
I'm not going to
I don't want to be in no fraternity.
I'm not going.
A bunch of damn loser dudes getting together all the time.
Oh my gosh! No, they do much more. They do great work in the community.
They don't do anything. Knock it off.
They do.
No, they don't.
I do. I'm not a member, but I did pay
that
attention.
good you joined.
No, I didn't have time, brother.
No, you were busy
in college.
Yeah, only losers join fraternities.
No, you're
You know
wrong.
who else is in the fraternity?
I don't care who else it
The
is.
greatest player to ever play the game. Yeah, you know the name.
Who is that?
Michael Jordan.
Thank you.
Hey, Michael ain't wasting his time with no
My
fraternity.
ears, what are you talking about? He's a Q.
Yeah, he might be, but he ain't doing nothing with them bums.
Now they bums.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stop it, man.
Just because you couldn't get in a fraternity. You have to have a grade point average to get in.
I did.
That's why you couldn't
I
get
averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds.
That couldn't get you in. That couldn't get you in. I'm sorry.
That'll get you anywhere.
Hell, have I mentioned
Don't be mad.
tonight's only game? Warriors, Timberwolves,
Like I was a member.
coming your way at 8:30.
I can't wait.
Now, if the playoffs have shown us anything 50 games in, it's that a series can swing on a turnover ill-timed, a missed free throw, a comeback relentless, three-pointers that just won't fall, and last-second prayers that do. Or quite possibly in this Golden State-Minnesota series, the strain of a hamstring. Stephen Curry will miss at least a week, and the timing couldn't be worse for Golden State as we get set for Game 2 at Target Center. And that's where we find Lauren Jabara. Good evening, Laura. How you doing?
Hey, EJ, I'm doing good. Thanks so much for having me on. Yeah, like you said, Steph Curry going to be reevaluated in about a week. He's missing games 2, 3, and 4 for sure with that left hamstring strain, the first hamstring strain he's ever had in his professional career. And he obviously was so gracious this morning at shoot-around and very emotional talking about it. Take a listen.
Starting to feel really, really good about where we were at. And then you kind of get a gut punch like that. So it was like really emotional at first.
Is there going to be a temptation that's like, okay, there's a chance I could re-injure, but I'm still going to play? Or
eventually there'll be conversations like that. I'm not even anywhere close to that right now. And I know how tricky hamstrings can be, where they can fool you and think that it's healed even if you don't feel anything. And so that gray area will be confusing, I'm sure, but I'll do everything in my power to get back as soon as possible.
And it is uncharted territory for him, so he doesn't necessarily know how his body's going to respond, how long it's going to take to respond, since it is his first ever hamstring injury that he has. He was asked, is it like 2016, like 2018, when you were injured in the playoffs? He said, no, that was when I was 27 in my prime. He said, now 10 years later, you don't know how many of these opportunities to be in the playoffs are guaranteed for you. So obviously he was in his feels yesterday. He said he was very emotional about it, but now he's taking a different mental approach. He wants to be strong, and he said he's going to be ready physically and mentally when his body feels ready to go for that playoff action. I talked to Draymond Green.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And he's this is a make or break season for he's got to make an impact. All right, baby. We're back in the building. How's everybody feeling out there today? Can everybody hear me okay? Let me know in your freaking speakers if you guys can hear me okay.
Make some noise!
Put a Y in the chat, baby. If you can hear me okay, let me know.
Rebound for you? He said, oh, absolutely. It's weird. We'd rather him be on the court, but it's nice to have him here anyways. Now on the other side, you have the Timberwolves. Chris Finch not happy with their performance, and none of the players were happy with their performance.
How's everybody feeling out
there? About the shooting. He said everyone's been focusing on the shooting, and yes, we need to be better there, but it's everywhere across the board that we need to do better. He said we reverted to a lot of our old habits. We cannot give them 18 offensive rebounds. We have to be better in transition. We have to bring more energy right from the jump. So that's
who do you guys got tonight? The Warriors and Timberwolves live right here, NBA playoff game 2, baby.
He said, look, that game was an anomaly for us on the offensive side. He said the shooting wasn't there, but now we focus on controlling.
100 people in the building. Smack that like button right now. We're trying to give out some money today in the building.
Didn't have a rhythm to our offense. They did a good job of taking that away, but tonight a good challenge for us to step up and a huge opportunity for us to get our rhythm back on the offensive and defensive side. But the one thing, EJ, that Dante said to me too, he said, look, we have an opportunity, especially without Steph Curry in the Warriors lineup, to
Ron Roy in the building.
At a certain point, you want to be able to play the best.
George Pearson, Harold, Jeff Lee, how you feeling?
You want to take advantage with no Steph. He's like, I'd rather Steph be
Chrome in the building.
Make some noise!
Lauren Jabara,
La in the house.
Information in that pregame report. Enjoy the game. Thank you much.
Daniel Barry, what's going on, Robo?
Carmack's never settle.
Andy, what's going on? Pippa Mama Tracy in the house.
We're going to start on the Minnesota side. 95.5 points a game in the last 2. Only 12 out of 76 from deep. And
just started the live stream right now. We're going to be rocking and rolling tonight right here, baby.
4% shooting. Now look at game 1. He came out. And
going to be 1,000 people in the chat tonight.
He was 0 for 8. And after the game, not holding back.
Let's go, baby. Live stream, rocking and rolling.
He struggled early, and then you could just kind of see the light go out a little bit. You're the leader of the team, and you got to come out and set the tone. If your shot's not going, like you still have to carry the energy. If I got to talk to guys about having the right energy, we're not on the same page.
Just keep shooting. I mean, yeah, that's the name of the game. You can't worry about the last shot. Take the next one. Shoot it with confidence. And I think we've been doing that. Just didn't play well. And, people going to try to blame whoever.
Everybody watching right now, put Warriors or Timberwolves in the chat, baby.
Be as good as your ability or your willingness or your courage to coach your best players. If you don't have that, you're not going to have a lot of accountability in that film room, and that's where it starts. So we're lucky. Our guys will take it. And, if you want the ball in your hands or you want to be in the center of the action or you want to be playing all the minutes, then you're going to be on that film.
That's on me, y'all.
Courage to coach your best players. That was great stuff. And
Diane in the building.
Shaq, when you think back on your career, have you had coaches call you out? Because like this film session, Dante DiVincenzo says, look, nobody was spared in that. And so have you had times when you were called out, and how do you think that will affect Anthony Edwards tonight?
Yes, but not all the time. Growing up and watching
Maria in the house, let's go.
and Kareem and Magic, they took the onus on themselves. They would come out and say before you even said, my fault, won't happen again. So, he has to learn to understand that this comes with the territory. You want to be known as the best. We as fans.
The scoreboard will be at the top right there at your screen, and over there at the bottom right, you see the live sub count, baby. One more subscriber right now to hit 58,400, baby.
Off game, but he has to realize in these situations in the playoffs.
Melting pot in the building.
Greats, and you already took down LeBron. You took down
Willie Brown in the house.
And have off night. So tonight is a game about how both teams respond. Usually it's one team beats one team and one team has to respond. Tonight, two teams have to respond. And how are you going to respond to your coach calling you out? How are you going to respond? And on the Golden State side, how are you going to respond? Because in all the practices and all the shoot-arounds, Steph is there. Steph this, come off the screen this, that. Now he's not there. You only had one day to prepare and say, okay, Jimmy, you're the man guy. So how is both teams going to respond tonight? But answer to your question, yeah, I got called out all the time, but I took it on myself. Like, it is my fault. I'm the guy. I want this pressure.
Yeah, Chris Finch says he's got to set the tone. What kind of a tone do you want set? And do you run the risk of him being too amped or trying to go at it too hard?
No, I don't think so. And Chucky, I'm sorry to jump in front of you in this way, but I think the one thing that being around the greatest players that's ever played, I've been fortunate to be on teams with them. They get called out, but they don't get called out for their effort.
Everybody put NBA in the chat right now, baby.
Like, if Michael Jordan in college missed shots, no one's going to say anything. If Keem Olajuwon was missing shots, he's playing with effort, no one says anything. But he called out his effort. You normally don't have to call that out on a great player. So this is where the response. So I don't think he's going to come out amped up taking up shots. He just needs to play harder and from the beginning and play with enthusiasm and effort. There's a thing that I always believe. Nothing great in life comes without enthusiasm. And Ant didn't have enthusiasm in the first quarter. And that got their team down, and that is something that he's a magnet for. And if he does that, we're going to see the regular Ant-Man.
I'm trying to read your body language.
You guys think Ant-Man's going to come out and ball out tonight? Yes or no in the chat?
To be honest with you, like, Ernie, this man is coaching his team. The notion that today's players are such wussies that they can't get criticized is so crazy to me. First of all, every bad player should want to get coached. And it's not criticism, it's coaching. And it's so frustrating when people are like, man, I can't believe he called out this guy. I'm like, that's his job.
What question can you not believe that
you had to ask the question.
Yeah.
200 people in the building.
Yeah.
And first of all, he invited the smoke. We want the Warriors. We can say whenever it was. He is one of the best players in the league. He can't score one point in a home opener of a series.
Ryan B in the house.
And he said he's the leader. People gonna follow him. That's the bad thing about being a man. They're gonna follow you good or bad. And what he was trying to say was, when Anthony was struggling, his energy was down.
The light went out.
Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal talking live right here.
They were down 10 before Steph got hurt. But the notion, I get so frustrated, like, no, man, coach your team. Get on everybody's ass. That's part of coach.
FLJN in the building.
That's the thing I love about Greg Popovich. Tim Duncan and Ginobili and Parker, and Dave Robinson say, he yelled at all of us.
Yeah.
Because what that does is, as a coach, it keeps your credibility. Because if you ain't going to yell at me and Shaq, you can't yell at Kenny. You can't do that. You can't yell at the guys.
Matt Lynch in the house.
Anthony can get away with anything. You ain't going to never win like that if you let your best player get away with stuff.
No Steph Curry tonight for Golden State. Jimmy Butler there. Steve Kerr says it's comforting to know that he's got Jimmy Butler there and give him the ball. Jimmy says, look, I'm not a volume shooter, never been a volume shooter. Does he need to be a volume shooter now with no Steph?
I think on the road he needs to test.
That's right, Lala. Steph Curry's out tonight.
Penetrate the lane.
Ernesto in the building.
The other guys can do it. The other guys can't do anything, and he needs to go on those spurts where he can score 6, 8 to 10 points, like he does. He's not a volume shooter, but when he needs to score, he can score quickly and score efficiently. But I think he needs to just continue to play like he's playing.
Will the Warriors win tonight without Steph Curry?
He's going to have to step up if they want to win this game.
Yeah, he said
they don't have to win this game, but if they want to win this game, I think the others should step up.
It seems to me, and tell me if I'm off base here, because you saw the OKC game last night, the blowout of Denver, after Denver had assured themselves of a split there. And I'm not saying this is going to be a blowout.
What's going on, Steph? How you feeling?
Need to keep this.
And he's Chef in the building.
Minnesota's not saying, hey, they had no Steph and we cruised and the rest of the series is going to go that way.
You got to try to win, Ernie.
I'm not saying you're not trying to win. I'm just saying you've got to keep this.
It's at all costs.
Yeah.
Meaning, to me, in this regard, because if you get up 2-0, you're buying time for your best player to come back. And for me, I look at Kuminga, Pozinski, and Spencer. At this time, as we
everybody put NBA playoffs in the chat, baby. Let people know what we're doing here tonight.
We're not trying.
NBA playoffs in the chat. Let's go.
We don't care what they're trying to do. We don't have any defensive execution for you.
Yeah.
You have to make it.
Add Quentin Post to that, too. He's in the starting lineup.
You have to make them have a game plan for you tonight. And if you do that, you have a chance to win.
And for me, I don't think, if I'm Minnesota and I'm Anthony Edwards.
If you guys can hear the sound okay right now, smack that like button, baby, right now. Drive that shit up. 200 people in the building right now. We got 28 likes. Come on now, everybody, smack the like button. Get ready for NBA playoffs game 2.
I'm going to send them a message. I'm saying, guys, they can't beat us without Steph Curry. Let's let them know what the next 3 games are going to be like without Steph Curry. I'm trying to send them a message because, listen, Golden State can stay all the positive they want.
Candy in the building.
They're going to beat the Timberwolves without Steph Curry in a 7-game series. Now, so I want them to know right now that's going to be a long-ass flight back to San Francisco because I'm letting them know tonight, you guys cannot beat us without that man right. That guy's one of the greatest basketball players ever. The thing that concerns me about the Warriors, and it might have to be Draymond, how do they get out in transition, Kenny? Because he's the one who set the pace. And I don't know who they're going to start.
I think Pozinski.
Hey, Aquaman, you don't want none of this right here, Aquaman. Trust me, you don't want none of this. Trust me when I tell you.
And that's why I was saying, like,
when they start in unit.
Yeah, Draymond's going to pick it up, be that point forward. That's the only thing I could see.
This is the beginning of it so people can hear the live conversation before the game starts.
Yeah, the biggest adjustment, how they going to get pace going.
We've got game 2 of that series coming up, bottom of the hour. Meantime, social media.
Aquaman, if you're confused on this channel, then you need to sit back and take a look at this real quick. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave comments below. This is a make-or-break season. He's got to make an impact.
Baseball is back with MLB Tuesday on TBS and Max.
I'm on the way like a road trip on my way to the top.
Hey, Aquaman, you trying to go on a date or something? Is that you trying to see how good I look? You trying to go on a date or something?
TBS Tuesday on the way. Let's go.
I want to miss you so much.
Why don't we call you into the show?
Just got an online offer from CarMax to sell this mom van. This is a great.
I'm not insecure about my look. You can see what I look like right now, brother. What you want to talk about right now? There you go. What's up with the hairline? You see it right there? Fresh to death as always. What you want to talk about? Welcome to the live stream, baby. Robo, you already know what I'm talking about. He must want to check out an OnlyFans account. You know what I'm saying?
To chase your
passion. He came in trying to go on a date or something.
Package.
Hey, Stocks in the building.
Emerson Latzia here with your exclusive DraftKings offer ahead of Game 2 between the Warriors and Wolves. Listen to this.
Everybody say, Aqua, get your out of here, baby.
The last time also involved these Warriors when they lost as the lower seed.
He must not see the morning show. He doesn't know what we do here on the building.
Now for that offer. DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NBA. During the playoffs, new customers can bet $5 to
If you just joined us right now, you're going to have the live score at the top of the screen. We got the NBA playoffs game 2 today. The Warriors and the Timberwolves live audio sound from the game coming right through your speakers.
Your fridge?
Stunt talk. Mute your TVs, hang out with us, and have a good time. Yes, we're giving out some money today in the building like we always do.
You were so right.
Oh, Harker in the building.
Welcome to the Outback.
I came here to compete against the best of the best.
14 legendary survivalists.
This is the toughest last one standing yet.
One epic showdown.
$100,000 on the line.
Who will be?
This is down to the wire.
Number one.
I'm gonna be the last one standing.
Last one standing. The competition returns Sunday, May 18th on Discovery.
Fridays on TBS.
This is only the beginning.
Hey, Aquaman, if you're that worried about it, go back and look at the channel and look at the videos.
Every Friday
This
night.
is just a live game here, hanging out with people in the community, baby.
Friday Night Vibes. Fridays at 8 on TBS.
You're looking at our Inside the NBA crew. It's as close as you can possibly get to a family in the workplace.
Aqua, you're the one that was want to go on a date. You're the one trying to look at my hairline.
Lost a brother of ours this week. Kevin Thomas was one of the stagehands here in Studio J. Been here for 30 years, and he was one great teammate.
Steph Curry not playing tonight. Can the Warriors get it done without Curry on the court? Will Ant-Man show up?
I don't remember that one.
The dude had a...
Everybody in the chat, just ignore Aquaman. We can pretend he's not even there.
And the kindness about him.
He came in because he got issues with his own life. He come in trying to talk smack. We don't need people like that.
We needed something. You know what? That's calling for Kevin. Whether it was filing back.
And you guys know we could schedule a boxing match anytime. Aquaman, if you want to get into the ring, we could do that.
Kevin.
Oh, memories are flooding us.
You know, it's so.
Don't let this little YouTube desk fool you, brother.
Like you with somebody one day, then you get the call the next day that they're gone, and you're like, "What?" We were all in shock when we got the message the other day. And man, what a fun dude! And I admired him, I respected him. And he did anything we asked him to do. And we've always said the people behind us do all the heavy lifting on the show. But, man, the world is a sadder place because Kevin's not here. He was just a really good dude, and we're going to miss him.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, not only part of the outside, but
Rogue Mike in the building.
back would make it to the show. And so
a lot of people coming here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of entertainment, things going on, money to give away, raffles, everything in the building tonight.
And Kevin probably could have pointed to 20 ideas or enhancing ideas and said, no, Kenny, when Shaq comes
What's everybody sipping on right now tonight?
and I have this going. So all of those things that will be missed, the friendship, the guidance, and
Tell him, Jeff.
just the understanding of what we were doing and what our task was here at the show.
Kevin was a great man. Everybody behind it was great. This is my favorite.
Vodka in the house.
And, you know,
We got beer. We got Red Bull right here. What else everybody sipping on tonight?
As well as
water, H2O. What's going on?
skits that we have, I would come in and say, I need this.
What you sipping on? Diggs got that C4.
Yeah, I need a bird.
Candy got the whiskey ready.
They come get bird. I need
Rockstar, sugar-free. All right.
lots of wigs. So
Pete Theo in the
told
building.
me the other day,
The game's about to come on here in just a few moments.
I didn't want to hear it. And I said, who?
Got 10 minutes left, and the game's going to come on live in the building.
So condolences goes out to him and his family, but will definitely be missed. And, you know, we're
Everybody say what's up to Pete in the building. Lionheart's in the chat. Let's go.
Work with a smile on his face. He was 70.
What's going on, everybody?
Survived by his wife, Cece, son Noah, 4 grandchildren.
Mason Miles rolling deep.
That in this time that is unspeakably difficult, they can somehow find comfort and peace knowing how that husband, that father, that
Kevin and Thomas
was loved and respected. This studio will never be the same.
They were talking about Kevin Thomas passed away.
Run up the score all playoffs on Underdog. You can win big by selecting 2 or more of your favorite players. It's so easy to play. And you can win up to 1,000 times.
Tax are easy. As long as you can hear what he's saying, that shit is good.
California, Georgia, Texas, and Missouri. So join the pack of over 7 million happy fans who've already signed up on Underdog. Sign up, deposit, and get up to $1,000.
Jesse in the building.
Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Who you got tonight, Pete?
Charles Barkley wants to lose 65 pounds.
Everybody in the chat right now, drop who you got. You got the Warriors, you got the Timberwolves. Who you guys got tonight? Drop it in the chat, baby.
Ro offers access to the fastest working GLP-1.
Faster than me fouling out in the first half?
Okay, the fastest working GLP-1.
Faster than I can backpedal on a hot take. Faster than Garrett!
This morning was out of control. We did the conversation today about the immigrants.
Cole/Chuck.
The Diddy case will be live here on Monday morning.
Terrible.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero. 3 times, they say words like legend and dynasty. But when you've won it all 7 times, the trophy speaks for itself. Introducing the full lineup of Ram trucks. Ram, 7-time winner of Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Right now with Employee Pricing Plus, purchase and get an average of $10,900 below MSRP on 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 models. Hurry in. Offer ends June 2nd.
This isn't just for me. This is for everyone who ever doubted me. And the millions of SoFi members who defy financial doubts every day. Because when you earn more money, save more money, and have a game plan for your finances, there's no stopping your generational ambition. Celebrate financial independence with the official bank of the NBA. SoFi, get your money right.
Where are we going?
Who's the driver? There she is. The rookie who thinks she can take down the Southwest Al Capone.
Hold it. You don't get to where Saxton is without leaving a trail of bodies.
Sax didn't kill my brother.
What if he did?
I'll kill him myself.
She's a problem.
Duster, streaming exclusively on Max.
So demure, so mindful. I met a boy.
I had no clue what's going on. The cops came in. Look at my being arrested for. They should be handcuffing the damn camel.
How do you get bit by a camel?
1,000-Pound Sisters, all new, Tuesday at 9. See it first on TLC.
Well, Shaq, I knew if you showed up for work, Alabama State would definitely notice.
Thank you, Alabama State. Mo Williamson, what's up? Mark Stevens, what's going on? Gamma Sig, what's up? Shout out to Theta Kappa LSU, too.
Warriors and Timberwolves, the only game in town, and it's on TNT. And the playoffs are the perfect time to join FanDuel, America's #1 sports book, because right now, new FanDuel customers get started with $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just scan the QR code to join today. You need to get back on the winning side of things.
I'm struggling right now.
Yeah.
Come on, what do you think, Kenny?
Jimmy Butler for 25? Yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah, he better have it.
Yeah.
Buddy Hill gonna get me 10 in his sleep.
Buddy's had 20 in consecutive games for the first time since November.
You know why this is tough?
Why?
Because Jimmy to get 25 and Ant to get 30 means it's a close game.
Why is that a close game?
Because that means they've both been in the game for long periods of time. And I'm not sure, Chuck, if this is
Well, this is a lock.
Okay.
Okay, lock. Bank it.
Like the last 28?
Ant gonna get 30?
Who?
Ant gonna get 30?
He better get 30. If he don't get 30, he might not win.
You realize Minnesota, in their playoff history, it's been either first-round knockout or Western Conference Finals. In their 12 previous appearances in the playoffs, 10 first-round knockouts, 2 appearances in the Western Conference Finals. And that's where they're trying to get now against Golden State.
Wow.
So how do you see?
That's a very interesting stat.
Yeah. So what do you think in game 2 tonight? Who you like?
I think Minnesota's going to come out with that aggression, but I don't know. I know Golden State has a little system. They're going to play with a little system. They're going to play. They're going to experiment with some things. They know it's at stake. They're just going to try to win. But I got confidence. Ant-Man was called out. He didn't respond, so Ant going for 40 tonight.
Well,
Minnesota.
I don't know is not an answer, but I would say,
first of all, I said Minnesota.
I don't know is not an
Shut
answer.
the hell up.
Right.
I said Minnesota.
Hey, we got 15 seconds to get 2 more answers.
Hey, Captain Obvious. Wolves in a beatdown.
That's what I said.
Wolves in a beatdown.
There's somebody with a definitive.
Hey, good job, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Come at him.
That's why I'm sick of them boys on your ass.
Both of dogs go get him.
Both of y'all.
The NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. After all, I am the league's greatest rebounder. Ain't that right, Chuck GPT?
Incorrect.
Well, top 5 for sure.
You are 19th on the all-time list.
9th. What about scoring?
31st and likely to be passed soon.
Assists?
No results found.
Best TV personality?
Top 1,000.
What about celebrity golfer?
Do you really want to know?
No.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
Meet the IHOP House Faves value menu. Everything's just $6. Like the Breakfast Faves combo. $6. French toast breakfast, $6. $6 for all this and all that. That's a lot of breakfast for $6. Weekdays at IHOP.
For plant-based, healthy blood pressure support, there's one brand that stands above the rest. It's Super Beats by Human.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. This is a make-or-break season for him. He's got to make an impact. All right, baby. Welcome back to the game. Oh, we're about to get it rocking tonight.
ESC is a very nice bird.
Oh no, Limu! The cards!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
At AT&T, we
400 people in the building already.
close with your college.
Everybody in the chat right now, put 400. Just join us right now. Who do you got? Warriors or Timberwolves live tonight in the game, baby. Let's get it rocking.
Friend.
Hey, Dante.
A connection means something. That's why with AT&T,
We're rocking tonight, baby. It's going to be a good game tonight.
day of service.
Steph Curry will not be in the game, but he'll be there watching.
Guaranteed.
Warriors Timberwolves live NBA playoffs game 2 right here.
May 30th at University of Maryland Global.
What's going on, Carbon?
Online and
Pinnacle in the building.
Time career.
Be nice in the house. Let's go.
135 degrees and certificates at umgc.edu.
Take it back.
Matt Lynch, who you got?
Not bagel.
Oh.
CarMax has a 10-day money.
Dubs?
See? Why don't you?
Because you need like lasers and stuff.
Everybody in the chat, put where you're based right now.
And you'll never settle for anything less.
Where are you guys based in the chat? Let's go.
Let's play.
The iconic game of culinary sabotage is back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Chefs will have to bet bigger.
1,000. $7,000. Sold!
Face crazier.
These are the only heat sources not being able to use your knife. There's no salt, no
The game's about to start. Everybody be ready to go.
More ruthless than ever before.
I'll sabotage my own mother if I need to.
That's how we cut throat.
Series premiere Cutthroat Kitchen Knives Out. Tuesday night at 9. See it first on Food Network. Stream next day on Max.
In 1892, a hockey...
Look at all the states dropping in the chat right now.
There were a cup held from year to year by the champion hockey team.
Today,
Curry is out, yes. At least another week.
captivated back then.
Considering the general interest which the matches now elicit,
He'll probably be out till about game 5, game 6. If there's a game 5, game 6.
a cup which shall be held by the winning club.
So he bequeathed this cup, which...
Robert Cassidy in the building.
Golden State's energy is just a lot higher.
So impressive what Golden State has done with their star out of this game in the second quarter.
We're going to need all hands on deck. 30's not ready to go.
This is going to be a Golden State victory. Frustration is boiling right now
baby.
for the Wolves.
Every last one of us got to play better individually.
Everybody in the chat right now, type somebody's name in the chat that you see right now. Type a random person's name in the chat right now. Everybody in the community, let's go.
Playoffs continue from the Twin Cities. Thursday night, downtown Minneapolis, we welcome you from the Target Center, the home of the Minnesota Timberwolves. You're watching second round coverage. It is presented by Wingstop. It's a whiteout inside one of the loudest arenas in the NBA. They are rocking tonight as we get set for the Timberwolves and the Warriors, a 6-7 matchup in the Western Conference. And
if you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button, subscribe.
Hi, everybody. Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from
400 people in the house right now. Everybody tap your like button if you're on your mobile device like this right here.
The Warriors
double tap your screen. Hit that like button right now, baby. Let's get it rocking tonight.
Story right now for Minnesota is how are they going to respond?
Joy Gallen in the building. Trey Howard in the house.
Or Anthony Edwards to play the way he did in the first 4
And if you're in the live stream right now, don't sit back and watch the screen. Put a message in the chat so we can shout you out tonight.
And rebound better, and of course, make some shots.
For the Warriors, minus Stephen Curry, what is Steve Kerr's rotation going to look like tonight, Coach?
Well, Jimmy Butler said it. All hands on deck. The Warriors have to lean on the league's best defense since the Jimmy Butler trade, and they need the fabled playoff Jimmy to transition back to being the #1 option he was when he led Miami to 2 finals appearances.
Steve Kerr played 12 players in Game 1. Figures to be the same tonight. As you check,
Candido in the building.
The 25-year-old rookie out of Boston College will make his second playoff start. Went from a 2-way contract to a starter in the playoffs. He joins Pajemski, Hield, Butler, and Green, and the same starting 5.
If you guys can hear the sound okay right now, put a Y in the chat right now so I know you guys can hear it clear.
Games, and now a 7th as Post gets a big start on the road in the playoffs, but expect Steve Kerr
getting ready for tip-off right now, people.
Quite a bit, as we saw in Game 1 when Stephen Curry left in the second quarter. Minnesota comes in after taking out the Lakers in 5. They had 5 days off between games, and they looked rusty in Game 1, but they do come in on a nice winning streak prior to Game 1, winning 13 of 16. And here we go. Tony Brothers, Tyler Ford, Brian Forte, our 3 officials. Minnesota controls the opening tip.
We're live.
Lone game on the NBA playoff schedule tonight. Let's see what kind of response the Wolves give them. Stripped by Buddy Hield. And that'll be Minnesota ball with 6 to shoot.
Hield again gets the assignment on Anthony Edwards, which you see Draymond Green with the quick help.
Got to get a shot up. Julius Randle guarded by Green. Randle kicks it out to the corner, and the corner is good. And it's already a better start.
Well, it's already a better first half for 3. They were 0 for 15 in the first half the other night. First time they'd had an 0 from 3 in 7 years and a half.
Here's Brandon Pajemski, misses his first try. Could be a wild card for the Warriors tonight. Jaden McDaniels was 0 for 3 in Game 1 from beyond the arc. There were a lot of 0-fers for the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 1.
Junior in the building.
Out, backing down Butler. Now Conley will let a 3 fly, and that one goes.
Well, and that's a good one for Conley, too. As long as she came in.
The Wolves are not playing tonight.
3 in the playoffs.
Cindy, what's going on, Cindy?
Conley missed his 2 3-point tries in Game 1. Pajemski finds Hield. You'll hear the boos every time Butler touches the basketball as Conley forces a turnover. Edwards on the move. Edwards looking for goal. No, he found McDaniels. He had 2 options.
The Wolves off to an 8-0 run just like that. Wow. Oh my
Hey, Meta,
God.
play my gallery music.
Alberto in the building. In the chat right now. You guys just coming to the chat right now? Put a W in the chat for the Warriors. Put a T for the Timberwolves. Drop it in the chat right now, everybody.
Hold it like that.
Wow.
Hey, Meta.
8-0 run?
Get in there. Don't be shy.
Damn.
What? Oh, no. Hey, Meta.
Eric in the building. What's going on, Eric? Damn.
1, 2, 3, go!
I can't believe that start. That is absolutely crazy.
Is that legal?
8-0, just like that. 3-ball, hit a 2 like that. Warriors called a timeout in a freaking, 1 minute? Damn.
Getting bait man when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy,
They had to switch up how they were playing defense.
Any other?
Jay Tater in the building.
So long, dermatologist. That's why you need the real deal.
Look out. Who do you think is going to win this series, people? Who is going to win this series, overall series?
Gas or something.
The Warriors or the Timberwolves? Without Curry.
So don't settle for
Curry is not going to be in the game.
State Farm.
Curry might not be in the entire series. One commercial left. We're back to the game live right here, loud and clear. Jamaica in the building. Corey Miller in the house.
You found it then.
Let's go.
Good boy.
Big news.
Shout out to the tattoo sponsor, Inkaholic. We greatly appreciate them. You see the tattoos right there. Rock and roll. We thank you so much, Inkaholic, tattoo sponsor of the show.
Loads of boneless. Bro truckloads of both because it's all you can eat and I don't have to stop.
Instantly. DraftKings, these offers got me hyped for the playoffs.
Elena in the building. Oh, Ayana in the building. I like that name. Ayana, how you feeling?
New customers download
Let's go.
the Sportsbook app and turn a $5 playoff bet into 200 instantly in bonus bets.
If you're watching live right now, make sure you smack that damn like button. We're only 17 likes away right now from hitting 100 likes on the stream already today. Smack that freaking like button, and you see right there, these are the subscribers of the show. If you're watching live, subscribe right now, baby. Give us some love and enjoy our show. We're live every day, Monday through Friday. We'll let you guys know what it looks like right here in the building. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat, and he's kind of, this is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. And we're back to the game, baby.
It wasn't just about the shooting. It was about the offensive rebounding. It was about playing in transition. It was about ball possession. He said we fell into old habits. We weren't ready for their speed. And so that was something they wanted to focus on today.
I'll give you guys a chance to make some money right now, people. If we get to 100 likes in the next 20 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $50 in the chat right now. You can spin that wheel, baby.
We pride ourselves on. So tonight is an
10 likes away. Smack it now.
Both sides of the ball. 8-0 run to start. Looks like that rhythm's back, guys.
Well, it does, and Chris Finch made the point that he hadn't seen that team. He called them the November Wolves.
Yeah.
That was painful. That's a team that ended November at 9-10. They finished the year 17-4, playing
500 people in the building. And everybody put 500 in the chat, baby.
Entirely different team after an impressive series against the Lakers. This one goes off Brandon Pajemski.
To Gobert and Pajemski's face have been familiar customers here. He's got a black eye.
Cindy said the Wolves got this for sure.
That was due to a Gobert elbow in game one. And now Gobert just drops his shoulder. Pajemski stands in there tough and takes the charge. He finished third in the NBA this year in charges taken, second last year, and he forces a turnover.
Now, here's the thing. It's not only, people always talk about guys who are willing to give up their body, which is true, you have to be. But also, you've got to rotate quickly enough, see the play coming to get into position. That's great off-ball defense by Brandon Pajemski, and it's more than just courage.
McDaniels giving Jimmy Butler all he can handle that trip down the floor. McDaniels, a supreme perimeter defender.
Terrell Frazier in the building.
And now post guards Randle. This will be a matchup to watch tonight. McDaniels.
You're watching our channel for the first time in the chat right now. Put first time so we can shout you out.
Good defensive team, especially when they got Jimmy Butler. And it's a 10-0 start for Minnesota. Could not be a better start for the Wolves. Warriors only trailed by 4 in game one.
Stevie's girl in the house. Let's go.
In the first 2.5 minutes of this game. Buddy Hield turned away, resets, missed it. And now it is the Warriors who cannot buy one. They are 0 for 4.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. Not having Steph Curry affects their offense.
It's a big problem.
They pay me for this kind of expert analysis.
You noticed that on the scouting report, didn't you? Randle just bullies his way in. Count that. That's going to be an and one as Buddy Hield didn't have his heart in it.
What is going on?
Go to the line for a three-point chance.
Well, here's what we're talking about, though. Buddy Hield's willing to take the contact, but he's late coming over. You've got to.
We need 2 more people to smack that like button right now on your screen if you're on your mobile device.
Then be willing.
Double tap your screen right now on your phone. Let's get it right now. Smack that like button, baby.
Second and Moses Moody.
I'm about to put 600 people in the live stream.
It's a very small Golden State team. They started a little bigger tonight with Post, but even when Curry is there, this is a small team, much, much smaller than Minnesota.
Julius Randle had that big game 5 that knocked the Lakers out. The former Laker had a terrific run in round 1 after a so-so game 1 against the Lakers. He was excellent. 4 consecutive 20-plus point games, and he's called for the foul here on Draymond Green. Warriors still searching for their first basket. 2 of their misses are 3-pointers.
Well, here's one of the problems, B.A. They need a lot more out of Jimmy Butler. There's absolutely no question about that. But with Steph Curry out, now Jaden McDaniels, one of the best perimeter defenders, like you said, in the league, goes on Jimmy Butler. Last game, he opened on Curry, and Randle had to guard.
Are they going to score or not?
Jimmy Butler. So now Jimmy Butler with even a tougher matchup on a night where they need more out of him.
Curry's going to be
Steph Curry's on the sidelines like, what the is going on right now?
Here, if necessary, in Minneapolis, and by all accounts it will be. Doesn't figure to be a series.
Salvador in the building. DC, what's going on?
Point try, it's out of bounds, and that'll be Golden State ball. And that is the first missed three-pointer by the Wolves. Pajemski pushes. Now Draymond directing traffic.
Well, that's what he does best.
Moses Moody, Gary Payton the second. First off the bench for Kerr tonight. And now Pajemski kicks it to that corner for Payton. He misses a 3. And
you see this game, DC?
That was a good look, but a miss.
Is anybody changing their picks right now?
Conley drives it.
Who do you guys got? Warriors or you got the Timberwolves? Drop it in the chat right now.
Out of bounds.
Currently it's 13-0 in the first quarter.
Passer.
Who do you guys got? Timberwolves or Warriors? Let me know in the chat right now. I'm looking at your messages. Hurry up, drop it.
The ball's got to go up in the air to them. They will usually have no trouble catching that bullet pass right at them. In traffic, your vision and everything, not easy to catch.
Two-tone in the building.
On Edwards, who gets a step. Edwards, wow, what a move. He missed it. Here comes Pajemski.
600 people in the house. Everybody put 600 in the chat.
Three-pointer, no good. Pajemski has missed twice. That's typically his spot.
Damn.
Well, the other night, this was the end of the floor where the ball actually went in for both teams.
That's right.
It was the other end
left
of the
side.
Arnold Woodley in the house. Let's go.
One of the worst shooting performances.
The internet is a lot faster than YouTube TV is. The internet pops at the top, let you know it's 13-3.
Chris Finch does not want his players, did not want his players just marking that off as a poor shooting game. He felt like they didn't do anything well. They didn't move well. Their rotations were poor. Their spacing was poor. Jimmy Butler for 3. That line drive is good. And the first basket of the game for the Golden State Warriors.
5 minutes in almost before they get a score.
Randle guarded by Butler. Randle moves
700 people in the building.
By Jimmy Butler.
Steve Kerr made no.
Everybody put 700 in the chat, baby.
You're losing in Steph and Curry, but also reminded us that the Warriors defense has been a big reason why they've been on this surge.
James in the building. What's up, Brenda?
Butler has changed the complexion of the team. Butler turns it over. Look at Gobert trying to go coast to coast. And he lost it.
They call that delusional confidence.
Gobert gets it back, missed it. That was a mess.
Everybody say what's up to Brenda in the chat.
For the Wolves.
Well,
not be in the chat for Brenda.
Talked about
Levi Moses in the house.
They had transition opportunities and were extremely inefficient in transition, and we see an example of that there.
Hey.
Butler, mid-range jumper up and over Gobert. Back to
Low Life TV in the building.
Yeah, you can see that look. Chris Finch. He's now in his 5th year. It's his 4th full season. Came in as an assistant elsewhere. You don't really see that to become a head.
If you're a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now.
Great job. 4 straight playoffs.
Smack that damn like button, subscribe, baby. Let's go.
We're in the Western Conference Finals against Dallas a year ago. Conley turns it over. Here goes Moses Moody. And Moses Moody. He was just uncertain what he wanted to do. And he fires up an air ball.
He shot an air ball from 6 feet.
This to a timeout, Minnesota. A rough start for the Warriors.
Paju in the building.
Tonight,
Big Red in the house.
To San Francisco for Game 3. You're watching the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google.
$5 duel.
Let's go, baby.
Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves. It's up to you. Just pick.
Aaron Pack in the building.
Hey, have it your way.
Here comes all the Mason mobbers in the house.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Gemini.
Okay.
Richard Mason Pops in the building.
Just add it and we'll talk.
Johnny Rodriguez, what's going on?
That hole is easier to repair than it looks.
Gemini,
I'll give you guys a chance to make some money right now.
That spider.
We got 119 likes.
The braces to the
800 people in the building.
Back a step.
If we get to 150 likes, all we need is 30 likes right now. In the next 30 seconds, I'll let another person right now spin the wheel and make some money right now. Go, we got 30 seconds, baby. Smack that like button, double tap your screen. Let's go.
Good weekend in the RV?
How was the lake? RV. Catch any walleye?
This is getting out of hand.
Rago official in the house.
Awesome.
David Gale in the house.
Now I have to know what a walleye is.
Hey, all that matters is that
Is that a military helmet right there?
your home and auto insurance.
And got great savings and coverage.
DC 234 in the building, baby.
With the decor, didn't I?
Way overboard.
They say the
19 likes away. We got 5 seconds. Smack that like button, baby.
fence is.
Jose Vega in the house.
If you feel locked out of home ownership, we get it. We're here to give you back the keys. We're opening doors.
Anybody's first time in the chat right now, put first time. So we know you're here for the first time. We're going to shout you out.
Because home is still the American dream. And we're here.
Let's go, people in the building.
I didn't love doing
Jeremy Lenson in the house.
You did. In fact, Clorox proved that you felt 61%
Pinnacle, we greatly appreciate you.
getting a massage.
That's a good.
Karen Packett with the super chat, baby. We love and appreciate you so much. Everybody put Karen in the chat right now. If you're watching this live right now, put Karen in the chat right now. Show that beautiful girl some love right now.
Which chef will outcook?
Jose Vega, Rick's Rocket in the building.
Last.
Sean Jackson in the house. FTL, how you feeling? Big Red, what up?
Escapes the clock. All new 24 and 24, Last Chef Standing.
We have
Sunday.
a live show every single day. If you're just joining us right now, guys, we have live games, but we have a live show every single day, baby, 10 a.m. Check it out so you know what it looks like. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact.
Sunday, May 18th.
We are back in the building, baby.
Only one game tonight.
Steph Curry is out for tonight's game.
Forget the
Joshua, what's going on?
For live
Claro, how you feeling?
and it pays out what? Instantly.
Everybody in the chat, put where you're based in the chat right now so people can connect with you.
Man, Anthony Edwards.
Put where you're based in the chat right now, baby.
Chuck.
Jose, you see the show this morning was out of control, right?
Always enjoy.
Terry, what's going on? Welcome to the show, baby.
Kenny while he's speaking.
Absolutely.
So my favorite part of that promo.
So we're 6.5 minutes into this game, BA, and the Warriors do not have a starter on the floor.
Dante DiVincenzo coming off that Minnesota bench.
Gucci boat right in the building.
Check those changes for Golden State. We're going to see a lot
look
of
at those beautiful states in the chat. Everybody look at the chat right now.
Just Pat Spencer, Kevon Looney, Jonathan Kuminga, join Moody and Peyton.
John Medley in the building.
Steve Kerr told us before the game he's got his hyena package set up for tonight.
Real modern in the building.
Come off the bench. He's going to go starterless.
Virginia Hunter in the house, Philadelphia.
Needed. He's got him out there a little earlier than he thought as DiVincenzo misses. A couple of opportunities there for Minnesota.
Coyotes in the house.
Struggling now after a fast start. And Spencer taking it to the hole. And a foul. Spencer thought it was a goaltend. I don't think Tony Brothers saw it that way. But Spencer, a guy who is not afraid, is going to the line now.
Well, and this is what he does.
Redondo in the house.
To the basket. Strong. We saw it the other night. Minnesota's going to challenge this, and I can see why, having looked at this.
So Chris Finch is going to challenge
them. If you guys can hear the game okay, put a Y in the chat right now. Everybody put a Y in the chat if you can hear the game okay.
Play has been challenged by Minnesota.
Says Tony Brothers. We'll get the result when we come back. We have a challenge in the first quarter. It's time to take a Visible wireless timeout.
Hi, we're Visible. If you're looking for one-line wireless plans without hidden fees and surprise charges for just $25 a month, Visible is for you. That's one line for one flat rate, taxes and fees included on Verizon's 5G network. Plus, with unlimited data and hotspot, you can scroll to your heart's content. Finally, a clear...
If you're watching live right now, everybody look at the chat. Type a random person's name in the chat right now. Tate Mosa in the building. How you feeling? Barry Bowen in the house.
Well, Stan, this could not have gone.
Everybody type a random person's name in the chat right now that's watching the show.
Nothing matches the best start of the playoffs this year with the Milwaukee Bucks, but they are 0 for their last 7 now. And I think for the Warriors, Steve Kerr said, we just want to tighten the screws as best we can and hang in here as long as we can.
Right, and they feel like if they can...
Dame Miller in the building.
And they've got
Stephen Campbell in the house.
In the game.
What's up, Rob?
And he can make plays, but their defense has got to keep him in the game, and they can't...
Kyla, I like that name. Kyla, how you feeling?
The challenge.
Colburn.
Challenge was successful.
Gucci boat right. What kind of boats we got over there?
Would have picked up his second.
Critical thinker in the building.
That's a clean block.
And I think we're going to jump it up because they're going to say the ball was loose, no imminent possession there. But a good challenge by Chris Finch because it would have been Gobert's second.
Patrick in the house.
Chris Finch was upset, quite honestly, about having to use that challenge to get out of that.
That's valid. He is successful. He does still have one left, but forced to use it.
Where's Candy at?
There's a block on that, too. And Minnesota has possession, missing their last 7 shots. Edwards going to work, and he's fouled. Edwards did most of his damage in game 1, and it was a dreadful game for him. But he did end up with 23 points. 22 of those were in the second half, and a lot of them looked just like that, getting to the basket.
Well, that's what he was doing. Steve Kerr wants to do a better job. He was great before the game, Steve Kerr. Yeah, we have to do a better job of keeping Anthony Edwards out of the paint. But I have no idea how to do that.
That's right. He sees the problem. The solution is a challenge, though. We remind you tonight, the NBA on TNT, brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. 2 for 2 for Edwards at the line. Minnesota back up 10. Pat Spencer getting some early playing time in this first quarter.
Everybody put NBA in the chat, baby. Put NBA in the chat. Let YouTube know what we're doing tonight.
DiVincenzo to Naz Reid. First minutes on the floor, and he misses. And DiVincenzo runs it down. Great effort. Naz Reid again. Naz Reid hits it this time.
Well, DiVincenzo's really been struggling to shoot the ball. When you're like that, you have to find other ways to help your team.
900 people in the building.
That was worth.
Everybody drop 900 in the chat right now. Put 900, baby.
DiVincenzo draws the foul. DiVincenzo is a handful. Minnesota through
Jared Berkey in the house.
Season, especially once they got to Christmas Day, they really proved they have an excellent bench. And 1 through 8, their roster showed that they're a much better team than a 6 seed in the NBA playoffs.
Well, no,
Craig in the house.
At the beginning of this series, this to me is really a matchup of like the 2 and 3 seeds in the West if we looked at who they were at the end of this year. Now, the Warriors without Steph Curry.
If you're watching this live stream right now, smack that damn like button. I'll give you guys a chance to make some money. We got 160 likes in the house right now. If we get to 200 in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky one to use right now. $100 in the chat, baby.
Got on a hot streak, got out of that play-in, and ended up with the 6 seed to take on the 3 seed Lakers in round 1. Edwards again drives, missed it. Gobert is there for a putback. It was Rudy Gobert who had that monster Game 5, the closeout game against the Lakers. 27 points, 24 rebounds.
Yeah, 9 of them offensive. He's got to make his size a factor against a very...
Who you guys got, the Warriors or the Timberwolves?
Team, and that's
in the chat, Warriors or Timberwolves, everybody. Let me see who you guys got.
Made by anyone other than Jimmy Butler. They were 0 for 9 before that.
Nasri finds himself open, missed it. DiVincenzo offensive board, Edwards got a 3.
That's DiVincenzo's 3rd offensive rebound already, and the last 2 have led to Wolves 3s, and that's Anthony Edwards' first half bucket of this series.
Wolves have missed 15 3-pointers in the first half in Game 1. They missed 16 straight, actually. DiVincenzo.
You see the subscribe count right there? Subscribe to this channel, you're going to hear this.
The bench mob has come in, made an impact.
James D. Strong in the house.
Minnesota has arrived in this second round.
25-7.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year.
25-7?
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic.
Damn, the Warriors got freaking
or lower
7 points in the first quarter. That's it.
Check for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Lanequa Simpson in the building.
May occur when treated for Crohn's.
How the hell you guys feeling out there?
Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi.
Holy shit.
Cities with rich history.
How you feeling, Cindy?
Teams looking to seize the moment. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns.
I can't believe that, man.
Big squad into Boston. Virtuosos, Jason Taylor.
And if you're stressed out right now, sit back and do what?
NBA playoffs.
You know what I'm saying?
Celtics Knicks, Saturday on.
Who's pissed off at their job right now? Who went to work today and said, I hate this damn job?
Well, now it feels like a target center game here, and this terrific run the Wolves have been on the last 4 years. 4 playoff appearances, a Western Conference Finals appearance a year ago. They've had some down times here, Stan, but when it's good here, it's really good here, especially in this arena. They are right on top of you, and they are loud right now, and they've jumped out to a 25-7.
Drop your favorite emoji in the chat, people.
They're among the best in the league. They appreciate their team. They urge them on, and they really get excited when they're good.
Buddy Hield coming out of the timeout. Nice play set up, and Hield knocks down a 3-pointer.
Well, and Steve Kerr gets 4 starters back on the floor with Guy Santos.
About that start, 0 for 8 for the Wolves in the 3-point category at this point, and they've already hit 4. Edwards drives, explodes to the basket, missed it, and Butler is there for the rebound. Edwards thought he was fouled.
We need 20 more likes right now to hit freaking 200 likes on the stream, baby.
It's contact.
Watch on your phone, smack that like button right now.
He's just through, and he knows that.
Santos looking for Pajemski, who springs free and lays it in. What good execution by the Warriors, Santos.
1,000 people in the building.
He makes a nice pass there to pick up an assist.
Everybody put 1,000 in the chat right now.
Reed DiVincenzo and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. This terrific trio coming off the bench for Chris Finch. Pretty tight 8-man rotation. Edwards, the pull by Buddy Hield. You're not going to miss that one.
No, and there's no help whatsoever for the
Raymond Rogers in the building.
No rotation at all.
Again, Pajemski, same play, and on the floor.
Put a W for the Warriors right now. Put a T for the Timberwolves.
Rebound.
Chris Finch just very upset still with their defense. It's simply Pajemski screening. The Wolves are switching that split action, and then the screener's able to slip to the rim.
Real modern films in the building.
And free throws for Julius Randle.
And here's the drive, and literally nobody coming to help. Pajemski not coming. That is
Andre in the house.
Defense to be very understated.
27-12. Wolves lead it. Under a minute to go in this first.
Now that we got 1,000 people in the building,
and Randle.
Everybody put where you're based again right now. Let people know where you're based.
To remind you, don't miss.
Show your city in the chat. People, hurry up.
The NBA app. You can download the app today for the latest scores, highlights, behind-the-scenes access to all the drama. Download the NBA app today. It's powered by Microsoft. Julius Randle had that adductor injury, missed all of February. Wolves had started to play better and started to turn it around right at the end of December.
Look at all those beautiful states in the chat.
Said he thought they'd finally locked in, but when they got Randle back, he was a difference maker for them. Former most improved player in the NBA and a two-time All-Star with the Knicks.
Jimmy Butler with the ball.
Butler hears the boos. Draymond Green for three. Got it. Green's been shooting it well the last 3 games.
In the first 6 playoff games, Draymond Green made 6 threes. In the last 2.25 games, he's made 7.
Uzoma in the building.
The slap down.
Ross Smith in the house.
And Pajemski able to save it, but had to put it in play in no man's land, and it's right to Edwards.
So he got tackled by Buddy Hield.
Rock Campos.
Shot clock is off. Edwards probing here. Randle kicks it. Great ball movement, but the Warriors are with him every step. And the three-point shot
in the building.
Santos with a rebound. Pajemski got it off late, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter, and it was all Minnesota. The Warriors.
1,100 people in the building.
Wolves with 29 on the board, knocking down 4.
Do you guys have Instagram right now? Drop your Instagrams in the chat.
Presented by Wingstop.
Latoya in the house.
Who's that, man? Come on, bro. This love has taken.
Brandon Mason Show, baby. Ready to rock tonight, everybody. Ready to rock tonight. Let's freaking go, baby. A lucky person right now that puts Brandon Mason Show in the chat is going to get a chance to spin the wheel tonight, baby. A lucky person that puts Brandon Mason Show in the chat is going to get a chance to make some money tonight on the wheel.
At Chili's now serves up the all-new Big QP for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah, hey, fast food, this is how you value meal. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
John Medley in the house. Let's go, baby.
Harder and save more for the things that matter most to them. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
Hey, Ross, I had it on mute. I got you right here.
New subscriber.
Let's go, Ross.
Now your wife is faced with going out there with them alone. But mom's having none of that. She got you a virtual visit with Amazon One Medical. And soon, beds will get
How you feeling, Latoya?
Because no one gets out of joyful family fun. No one.
Why'd I say I'd man the grill? I don't man things. Just find the knot that makes the hot fire come out. Here's the plan. I need burgers, buns. Great.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Machine.
How's it going?
Literally about 3 more minutes.
You gotta turn it on.
5 minutes.
Are you a subscriber of the show right there? If you're one of those people, hit that like button right now, baby.
New
Fill up on all the good stuff at
While it's on a commercial break, subscribe right now. 58,450 freaking 5. Because you beautiful people in the building. Greatly appreciate all the love from all you great people.
Get on it, people. Order now on the Subway app.
Claro from the Philippines. We love and appreciate you. RJ in the building.
Sinners is a cinematic marvel that is terrifying and unforgettable. Sinners, rated R, now playing. Unforgettable.
How the hell you guys out there doing tonight? Is anybody eating anything special tonight? Is anybody drinking anything special tonight? Drop it in the chat.
What about Draymond Green and Buddy Hield?
Yeah, the first 6 playoff games, they averaged 13.8 points. Combined, the last 2, 45.5. And moments ago, Lauren Jabara talked to Warriors head coach Steve Kerr.
Coach, I know the margin of error shrinks when Steph's not on the floor. Defensively, how do you offset this hot start that the Timberwolves are having right now?
Well, we're not doing a good job guarding the three-point line. Right away, we made a couple of mistakes, so we got to tighten up game plan discipline and just hang in there. We got to just hang tonight. We know what's coming.
On the offensive side, 15 points. How do you break down their defense a little bit now the second quarter?
Yeah, we've started to. We're much better final couple of minutes after that slow start. So just got to keep moving and keep moving the ball and moving bodies and see if we can do it.
Steve, appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's their worst quarter, and Steve Kerr knows the challenge that's in front of him. Is Draymond Green, first possession of the second quarter.
Shout out to all the beautiful ladies in the house tonight watching the game with us. Put some hearts in the chat right now for those beautiful ladies, baby. Let's go.
This
Show
series,
them some love right now.
Chase Center in San Francisco. They'll continue to play every other day through Game 5, which means the Warriors will go 10 consecutive games of every other day. It is a tough task for Golden State as Alexander Walker gets to the basket once again with a left hand.
Well, and that's where he's...
Paul Pastor in the house.
Alexander Walker's right-handed, but much more comfortable going left on the drive than going to his right.
Armano's in the building.
Just got there shooting a little more organized. They started 0 for 8 for 6 of their last 10, but 5 turnovers as Pajemski is fouled on his way to the basket.
Yeah, look, Minnesota's only shooting 42%. You see Nickeil Alexander-Walker. If you're Guy Santos, you got to know that's where he wants to go. And then Pajemski headed to that right hand and draws the foul. That's a bailout by Alexander Walker. He's got to make him make that shot. But you mentioned it, Brian, the biggest problems with the Warriors, 5 turnovers and they've given up 5 offensive boards.
Pajemski able to hit the first. And we remind you that the NBA on TNT tonight, brought to you by Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Brandon Pajemski, the Wisconsin native.
How you feeling, Diggs?
Your player out of Santa Clara after a year at Illinois. Pajemski hits them both. 31-17 our score. Early stages of this second quarter.
And Kevin Knox becomes the 12th Warrior into the game in 13.
We got 207 likes on the platform right now.
Up at the
Everybody smack that like button, subscribe. We got to get to 250 likes. We're chasing this other stream right now. The streamer said we can't get to 250 before him.
There's a little trouble.
Smack that like button right now, people. Let's go.
Defense, you look at the numbers, it's been fine. They've got to rebound the ball better. They've got to take...
O&M in the building.
And Draymond Green, did he get a shot up or no? No, they'll say side out. Randle with the foul. Tony Brothers immediately points to the sideline. And here comes Trace Jackson Davis. And the official Hyena squad is in right now as Jimmy Butler will exit. We've seen them all. This is part of the game plan for Steve Kerr. He said, I gotta find out what
score just flipped now.
This is not too different than
that happens sometimes on CBS.
The Warriors were doing early in the season before the Butler trade. They've already used 5 different starting lineups. That's all in the last 7 games.
Hey, in the building.
Pajemski got caught in the air. Good defense that time. And Knox comes away with a rebound.
Wow, Trace Jackson Davis doing a great job keeping it alive. One of the best offensive rebounders in the league. Fell out of the Warriors' rotation. But when it comes to getting...
Asherak in the house from the Philippines.
Wow, Conley with a strip right at the end of the shot clock. And it is a shot clock violation. And Mike Conley let them know. In year 18 in the NBA. It's got Anthony Edwards all smiles over there.
Well, the Warriors played 3 games this season after the Butler trade.
That damn scoreboard got messed up. I said, holy shit.
Milwaukee, but then lost at Atlanta and got blown out in Miami. That's the experience this group has without Steph Curry.
Gobert gets inside. Trace Jackson-Davis with the foul. Jackson-Davis got a little time in that blowout against the Rockets. That was game 5. Played 12 minutes in the other 4 games played.
Is anybody changing their picks tonight? Warriors or Timberwolves?
They'll go to the line.
Let's take another recap right now.
Well,
Warriors or Timberwolves? Who the hell you guys got?
Fight their way back in this thing, but if it does get lopsided, you wonder what the number would be for Kerr. Would he, this is not the word he would want to hear, but it's what it is, the load management preparing for game 3, which would be day after tomorrow in San Francisco, especially with his guys that are logging heavy minutes right now, Coach.
Well, we saw an indication of what he might do in game 5 of the Houston series when the Warriors were getting blown out. He pulled everybody halfway through the 3rd quarter and didn't bring them back in.
Gobert misses them both.
Well, he's under 50% now in the playoffs, 10 for 22.
Jackson-Davis out of Indiana University. But he
drop your freaking lucky numbers in the chat. People, drop your lucky numbers in the chat right now.
Hield knows he is the primary scorer on the floor right now. Naz Reid goes to the basket. Oh, wow, what a finish. Naz Reid switched hands and finishes with the right.
NBA players have gotten so good now with that deceleration move, slowing down and being able to basically stop on one foot.
Again, Draymond Green draws the foul. Immediately, Tony Brothers indicates he's going to go take a look at it to see.
Springtrap in the building.
Caught the face of Reed, and apparently it did by that reaction. The crew chief, Tony Brothers.
Ruling on the floor, foul on number 11. The players will review to see if there's a potential hostile act at the end of the play.
Aaron in the house.
Brothers was the official standing closest to it. And he wasted no time indicating this would be a review here. Yeah, got a chance. Got a chance to be upgraded to
the foul will stand on Naz Reid. He fouls him right there.
And you guys like Draymond Green in the chat? You guys like Draymond Green, yes or no?
Draymond Green, look, I'm not sure there was any intent there whatsoever, but if your arm comes up, catches the guy in the head, that's generally going to be called in today's NBA.
Well, here's the story for Green in the playoffs. 4 technicals. On your 7th tee, you are suspended for a game. And that also goes to the flagrant fouls as well. Now, we call that 2 flagrant points. You get 1 point for a flagrant
After review,
one.
The ruling on the floor is a personal foul on Reed, followed by a dead ball technical foul on Green. Minnesota will shoot 1 shot. And then Golden State will have the ball on the side.
And Tony Brothers explains it. So Draymond Green running out of tees. The other part of the flagrants, if you end up...
Trayvon Hunter in the building.
That's 2 points. So he's kind of pushing toward the edge, Coach, of a suspension, depending on how long the Warriors stay in this playoff run.
Alejandro in the house.
Technical foul now of the playoffs. So
Dustin, what's going on?
Leads to him getting suspended. And as you said, 2 more flagrant points. You know, so he's too shy of suspension. It's a tough call because all he's trying to do is draw the foul. And now Draymond is just yelling at the official, very, very frustrated. He's got to get control of his emotions. I understand the frustration.
Yo, Draymond Green is in the referee's face right now.
But the referees are calling the game the way they expected it to. Steph Curry now trying to calm him down. Draymond making his case.
He missed the free throw.
Stands. They're going to get Jimmy Butler back in the game for Draymond and try to get him away from the officials altogether. Very smart move by Steve Kerr right here. I mean, they're down 16 right now. They cannot afford another technical on him. And he's got to stay away from the crowd also. Yeah, I think this, if he's headed back, he's headed to the end of the bench. I'm not sure he shouldn't just go to the locker room and calm down a little bit and then get himself under control and come back. They need him. He's not only the leader of their defense, he's the hub of their offense.
Drew Kane in the building.
Facilitator, if you will.
Steve Kerr, when all of that was going on, was immediately...
Draymond Green is acting wild on the court.
To come back in. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Minnesota has their thumb on the Warriors here in game 2. 33-17, outstanding defensive effort.
Well, look, the Wolves forced 5 shot clock violations.
Wolf in the house.
On the Warriors. Now, can Minnesota find better shots against this zone, which has baffled...
Put a W in the chat for the Warriors.
Game.
Put a T in the chat for the Timberwolves, baby.
Naz Reid takes it, leaves it, and a deflection ends up in a Minnesota turnover.
Well, we've seen Gobert already have trouble catching 2 passes. One a straight line pass at his waist, and the other one a bounce pass. 7-footers.
Strong basket by Trace Jackson-Davis with Gobert lurking. Anthony Edwards back on the floor, finds Alexander Walker. Walker probing. That was deflected by Naz. Well, that'll be Minnesota ball as we kick it over to Lauren Jabara.
Yeah, B.A. Draymond Green told me the other day that he's trying to play with physicality while keeping his emotions in check. He said that game 6 against Houston,
Delvin in the building,
not a good leader for this team. Game 7, he came out, kept those emotions in check. You knew this was going to be important for this series. Steve Kerr told me he plays with emotion and competitive fire. That's what makes him great, but it can work against him as well. If he can channel that and not get baited, we're going to be in a really good spot. And also, guys, talked to Coach Izzo before Game 7, and they had a heart-to-heart about how he needs to keep his composure throughout this entire second-round series as well.
Good stuff going, thank you. Chased down by Jaden McDaniel.
Easy the Don in the building.
3 blocks in this game. Yeah, Tom is
Robert Warren in the house.
College coach at Michigan State.
Who do you guys got winning the entire NBA Finals this year?
Coach for Steve Kerr, he's doing the math. He knows he's not going to have Curry for at least a week. Can't afford to lose Draymond Green as well with those technicals starting to stack up. And he was dangerously close to getting another one, which would have put him 1 away from a suspension.
Well, Steph Curry and Steve Kerr did a great job of keeping Draymond Green away from that. And Alexander Walker knocks down a 3. A welcome sight for him. He's now only 6 for 25 and a backcourt violation for Golden State.
Hold up, I'm about to get my other computer right now. You guys stay right there. You guys stay right there. I'm about to go get something right now.
That's already their 8th turnover.
If you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button. I'm trying to give you guys some money right now. If we get to 250 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $50 in the chat right now.
They're up 17 points, and they're not
I'll be right back. I'm about to get my other laptop right now.
It's not like they're lighting up this Warrior defense. The problem is the Warriors can't solve Minnesota's defense without Steph Curry.
Edwards swipes, gets the steal on Spencer, and a foul as Knox goes flying into the crowd. Free throws when we come back. Alex Rodriguez be taking over ownership soon. He is loving what he's seeing thus far tonight. Wolves are rolling in game 2. Minnesota at the line when we return.
I'm back. I'm back in the building. Everybody in the chat right now, put somebody's name in the chat right now. If you're watching live right now, put somebody's name in the chat that's watching right now on the live stream. Right now, baby.
New subscriber. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
How the hell you guys feeling out there this evening?
Sweetie.
Well, this is it.
Yeah. I want to miss you so much. Oh, I just got an online offer from CarMax to sell this mom van. This is the greatest day of my life.
There we go.
I mean, this is, the saddest day of my life. It's so hard to walk away. It was really, really hard, but it was too strong.
Instant online offers. CarMax.
I got the other iPad out here right now, about to get YouTube TV back on this one right here. Hold up. Robo, how you feeling out there?
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I came looking for you. Lee needs help.
There we go. Got another tablet in front of me. I got 2 freaking screens, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens out here.
Exclusively in theaters May 30th.
What it is.
Sharon in the building.
Celtics.
Last one, kids.
Celtics is a way of life.
You know that you're the best in the world.
You gonna let them take it away from you? Let's go get it again. All the history is right here, and I'm in it.
You put the uniform on, you better wear it proudly.
Celtic City, streaming exclusively on Max.
In the playoffs at NBA TV, we give more so you get more.
I know you guys feeling out there tonight, baby. Rock and roll. 36-19, though, in the freaking second quarter. 6 minutes to go. How the hell you guys feeling about the game tonight? Do they need Steph Curry to win this?
Welcome to the playoffs, y'all.
I mean, I don't know. Here we are live back in the game right now. Karen with the super chat, baby. Karen, we love you. Join our show. You already know that.
Make some noise!
Let's go, baby.
You gotta take care of business tonight, man. Lock in. Today's the day, baby. Have fun. Supposed to be here, right?
Everybody watching the show now, we're going to be spinning that wheel, giving out some money to beautiful people in the chat. You see, we got that wheel right there that we spin every freaking day. We're Karen on that wheel tonight, baby. Woo, he's getting a little out of control. What do you think about that one? Let's see what's going on here right now. Let me get to my YouTube TV right here.
Challenges.
And that's absolutely true. And the Warriors are in a similar situation. For them to get to where they want to go, they're going to have to win without Steph Curry. You feel like they've got to get one of these next 3, BA, keep the series even, hoping he can be back in Game 5, and then make your run at it in a 3-game series, even though 2 of them would be on the road.
Well, if he survives it to Game 6,
See me out here now?
you will finally get out of this every other day run.
I'm watching the game.
Throws it away. Trace Jackson-Davis wanted it up top.
Everybody in the building, I'm trying to show you. I'm watching the game on this tablet, and I'm watching the game on this screen right here. You take a look at what I'm doing right now. I'm watching the game, look, on this right here. On my screen right here. Watch on that screen right there.
Off between.
And then on this screen right here, look, got another screen right here. Take a look at this right here, people. I got this screen over here, too. Look. I'm watching it on this screen, and then I got 2 big-ass computers over here.
Jackson-Davis gets a block on
I'm
it.
doing a studio tour so you guys can see all the shit here.
Grabbing at his left ankle, playing 5-on-4 here. Gobert gets caught in the air, and Butler misses the shot. Will go to the line. Edwards still down. He tweaked that ankle.
Edwards is on the ground holding his ankle.
Well,
clutched at it, then ran it off.
Out here. I mean, they can't leave
Damn.
him down. Yep, and they will. Minnesota will take the timeout.
Shaking his head. He's a tough kid, too. It's
Woo, Anthony Edwards is sitting on the court holding his ankle, and he's not getting up.
With the injured Curry looking on.
I don't know about that one.
Hey, safe to say I'm the beat.
That is looking a little crazy right now in the building. Speaking of Instagram, speaking of TikTok, add me on Instagram, TikTok. I will follow you guys back. Instagram, TikTok, Brandon Mason Show. Send me a direct message. I will add you guys back. And in my Instagram profile, just so you guys know, there's something called the Mesa Mob in my Instagram profile. If you click on that and you add that, you join our daily conversation.
May I ask is your name?
There's a lot going out there right now, people in the building. Drop your Instagram names in the chat, people, so everybody can connect right now, know where you guys are from and where you guys are based, and what your Instagram social media handles are so we can follow you guys live on the screen.
Barbecue bacon sandwich, is that crispy?
one having that sweet taste to it. It was like scrumptious. I'm RSVPing yes to this barbecue.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
The NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. After all, I am the league's greatest rebounder. Ain't that right, Chuck GPT?
Incorrect.
Well, top 5 for sure.
You are 19th on the all-time list.
9th. What about scoring?
31st and likely to be passed soon.
Assists?
No results found.
Best TV personality?
Top
Just joining us for the first time. We have a live show every day, Monday through Friday. Check it out at 10 a.m.
No.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. How the hell you guys feeling out there?
Duster. Stream.
Last commercial. We're live right to the game right now.
How far are you willing to go? Meet me in this ring and let me show you. We will hunt you down in the street. We will hunt you down in this ring. You stuck your nose in my business. Ricochet.
Cam Packett in the building. Jeff Lee, John Medley, Vago, Michael Strahl in the house. Here we go, baby. 1,100 people in the building.
Dynamite, live at 8 on TBS. Now streaming on Max. Sunday.
Freddie B in the house.
I am truly in love, and I just want it to be perfect. What do you think?
Everybody put 1,100 in the chat right now. Let me fix the internet.
The truth hurts.
Matt and I are meeting with Ani's ex. Where did you meet her?
I met her at the
I got the scoreboard being fixed right now.
You know, it's Brenda.
What?
Brenda.
Her name is Brenda?
90 Day Fiancé. All new Sunday at 8 on TLC. Set your DVR.
Well, Anthony Edwards has limped off and been helped back to the locker room. Check the ankle there. Trace Jackson-Davis comes down on that left ankle. And Anthony Edwards stayed on.
If you're watching live right now, put your favorite color in the chat right now.
It's great.
Put your favorite color in the chat right now.
The hamstring injury. A lot of concern on his face as well. And this was the scene just a moment.
Andy's in the building.
We were in the break. Athletic trainer Aaron Sear.
Bucci in the building. Right after the show, let's talk about them boats. You know what I'm saying?
Coach, he's a workhorse. He missed only 3 games this year.
Frozen State in the house.
9 games. So to see him.
Zerky, what's going on?
It has certainly put a cloud here. And
Kimberly in the house.
It certainly has. And, you know, you saw the concern on Steph Curry's face. These guys all want to beat each other, but none of these players want
Ranchell in the building.
Player get hurt.
Changes things dramatically for the Wolves, just as the Curry injury changes things for the Warriors. And Randle right away, able to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Yeah, he loves that shot, going right, stepping back. Most guys much better on the step back going to their weak hands.
Wolves lead.
Yeah, in the building. What's up, Steve?
Gonna have to go into half, and Jackson Davis does get the lob he was looking for, that time from Jimmy Butler.
He's a big-time lob threat. And that's what you said a minute ago. That's the pass he wanted.
42-24.
Moses Moody trying to check Randle.
Jamal Weeks in the building.
Size. Randle gives it up. DiVincenzo. That's good.
Wow, DiVincenzo needed that one. First one of the night, 1 for 3. Now 7 for 34 in the playoffs, just barely over 20%.
He was electric in the playoffs for the Knicks last year. He shot the 3-ball so well, up over 40%. 40% through the regular season. Pajemski gets to his strong hand, the left hand, able to score it off the glass.
If you're watching us live right now, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, baby. Look at that subscribe count. It's going to go up. Every time you guys subscribe, you're going to see that tick up because of you people.
This building is quiet right now. No doubt Anthony Edwards on the minds of these Timberwolves fans here. Pajemski misses a 3. He's had some good looks. Pajemski 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. And now McDaniels gets the shooter's bounce off the front iron.
Uh-oh.
Minnesota back 20.
Yeah, McDaniels has been so good for this team in the playoffs. Really all year, but in the playoffs, really has stepped up.
Butler.
Mr. Manu in the building.
DiVincenzo to Julius Randle, the two former Knicks. Randle just backing down. Moody spins and scores. Too much to handle down there. Julius Randle.
He's the first player in double figures tonight for either team.
Butler finds Moody. Moody continues his shooting woes. It's been a struggle for Moses Moody. Went scoreless in game 1.
Yeah, and scoreless in game 7 of the Houston series. He was averaging over 11 points a game through the first 6 games and is 0 for 12 since then.
0 for 3 tonight. 2 of those misses from three-point range. Kuminga, little mid-range, and it's going to fall.
1,100 people in the building right now. Everybody in the chat, put a game where you're based, so 1,100 people in the chat can connect with you right now. Put your state in the chat, baby, or your country.
Have the playoff punch right now in the building as Gobert, guarded by Jackson Davis, couldn't get to it. Excellent play by Jackson Davis. And now Jackson Davis going all the way to the other end to lay it in, and the foul. Great hustle that time on both ends by Jackson Davis.
Look at all the beautiful states coming to the chat right now.
Impact here, defensively running the floor, getting on the boards. In only 8 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block.
Space Ghost in the building.
From the floor, Warriors cut it to 18.
I don't know if the Warriors thought there was a timeout. Tony Brothers says, nope, get back on the floor. And they'll reset for the and one.
Eric Brown, how you feeling?
Officials telling all the players to get back on the floor. No timeout. We do have time to tell you about the upcoming NBA playoff schedule. Tomorrow, ESPN takes over with a doubleheader. Cavs and Pacers.
Shout out to our tattoo sponsor, Inkaholic, baby. We greatly appreciate you getting the tattoos done right there, baby.
Wolves Warriors will be in San Francisco, the night game on ABC.
Well, you can't have teams.
Kimberly from Bahamas in the house. What's going on?
Then the Pacers, then the
Chucky Johns
and the Celtics both going on the road down 0-2.
Yeah, and you know those buildings are going to be rocking with their teams coming back 2-0.
Who wants to do a shot right now with Michael Straw?
2 major breaks with 3.
If we hit 300 likes on the platform right now.
Down the stretch.
We need 30 freaking likes right now, and I'm about to do a double shot.
To even the series yesterday with 3 of their top 6 guys out.
I'm taking a shot right here as soon as we hit 300 likes on the show today.
Run here for the Warriors.
35 likes away, baby. Smack that damn like button. Take a shot with me.
DiVincenzo for the chase down. Yeah, clearly hit the backboard. DiVincenzo, a little hesitation, can't finish it. Randle is right there for the cleanup.
That's already 12 second chance points for Minnesota. They only had 14 in game 1 all the way through.
And Draymond Green able to draw the contact once again on the floor. Green seems to have settled. Steve Kerr had to take him out of the game. He had picked up a technical after a review, dead ball technical with a hand to the head of Naz Reid.
Just B's in the building. And Poppy in the house.
Game 1, 8 rebounds. He was brilliant in game 1. Alexander Walker just
25 likes away from taking a double shot. Everybody smack that like button, baby.
Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. Make every playoff moment mean more.
23 KC in the building.
Green 2 for 2 at the line. 9-2 run here for the Warriors. And down 15 points as we come to the end of the first half.
Everybody drop NBA in the chat, baby.
Trying to speed up the game. They forced the turnover the last time down.
Here's Randle for 3. Got it. Julius Randle buries the triple.
Well, it's a whole new year for Julius Randle. After a couple of tough postseasons in New York, he's off to a great start in the postseason here for Minnesota.
Now that narrative that he was not a postseason performer.
Sean in the house.
Those questions in the first round against the Lakers, and he is off to a great start here tonight. Randle's got 16 first half points in 16 minutes. He's got 9 points.
1,200 people in the building.
First three.
Everybody put 1,200 in the chat.
Free inside. And an easy layup for John.
We're going to check on Anthony Edwards in just one moment.
Wolves
23 KC, you spot on with that.
In game 2, playing well.
Barry Lake's in the building.
You wouldn't know it by the way this building.
Guys, Agan, how you feeling?
The anxiety of the Anthony Edwards injury is a major factor. DiVincenzo reigns in a three-pointer. And right back come the Warriors. They get one after a made basket on the run. Kuminga once again.
Chris Finch very unhappy with that. There's no excuse with giving up
If you are a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now.
Off a made basket. That's just a lack of effort on Minnesota.
And if you're not, you better subscribe right now, baby. We're only 10 subscribers away from 58,005 freaking 100, baby.
And Daniel scores with the left. Daniel's so long at 6'9". It's only his 5th year and starting to emerge as a top player here with the Wolves in compliment to Edwards. Kuminga showing a little soft.
Phillip in the building.
Jonathan Kuminga can certainly do that when he gets it going. Kuminga has been out of the rotation at the end of the regular season, on into the playoffs. Clock is off. Wolves chance at the last shot. Jackson Davis.
CB in house.
Fouls Julius Randle. Had one to give here.
Wow.
Well, he's side out.
If you're watching our show and you're joining tonight, let me tell you something.
The 14th.
We do live games on here. Don't forget, people, we have a morning show every day, Monday through Friday, and we get it rocking and rolling. You guys can check it out. Make sure you tune into our show, baby, 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. I'm not going to lie.
He's out of the game and questionable to return with a left ankle injury.
If Ant-Man is out the game, it's going to make the series better because Steph Curry's out, Ant-Man's out.
Presented by Wingstop.
But for the bets, I do feel where you're coming from.
They're ruthless, an NBA mastermind.
We're only 11 likes away from taking a freaking double shot. People,
Stats we've never seen.
1,200 people in the building. Double tap your screen right now on your mobile phone. Hit that damn thumbs up button right now.
Insights,
I'm trying to take some shots in the building right now.
Keeping up with the league's super easy. It's really not that hard.
Pat in the chat is in the building.
Now, Buick. Exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR on these Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
The 3 for me, only at Chili's.
King Kingsley in the building.
All new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
I can tell when someone's lying. It's kind of a thing I do. Who are you?
I am Felicity Price.
Nope. Tell me
How
that
the hell you guys feeling out there tonight?
might be foolproof.
Brittany's going to be joining us in just a little bit. She's going to come into live stream. If you guys don't know who Brittany is, you will see her live in the building here shortly, hanging out with me in the chat.
On every single level, on a neighborhood level, unit level, down to the cellular level. Hey, little guy, apartments.com, the place, to find a place.
We are only 8 subscribers away from 58,500. J.E. in the building.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
If you have seen our morning show before, put a Y in the chat right now. If you have ever seen our morning show we do every single day, put a Y in the chat right now, baby.
So don't settle
we
for
got it rocking this morning. We were talking about immigrants. Diddy on the case. Shannon Sharp.
Oh, I get it.
NFL NBA live morning show, baby. Don't miss our morning show.
Hand-smashed Angus beef.
What time does our morning show start, people? Every freaking day.
With melty cheese.
What time does our show start every morning, people?
America, you deserve a better burger.
Edward Shaw in the building.
Smasher.
Hey, Cole's mom. My mom said not to get her anything for Mother's Day.
Don't get her just anything.
She said not to get her anything.
That's not what she means.
Take an extra 15% off. Gives mom real.
5 subscribers away from 58,500 people.
Much degree.
We're almost at 60,000. We're going to do something special for our beautiful people. When we hit 60,000, we got some giveaways coming out.
Really match your experience.
And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
With the NBA app, you get real-time stats and insights while you're watching the
If
postseason.
anybody does a $10 super chat, you spin the wheel tonight and you make some money right there live on our show.
Halftime report.
Anybody does a $10 super chat or adds up to $10, you get to freaking spin the wheel tonight, baby.
Minnesota Timberwolves trying to even this series at a game of peace, and Julius Randle doing his
in the building.
16 points in the first half. Minnesota has led by 22. They have not trailed. And it is a 17-point game at the break as we bring you inside Studio J for the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, and Charles Barkley. So in game one, we were talking about Steph Curry.
You got to just let it go. Don't even worry about that.
At least. And now we're
Kong in the building.
With a left ankle injury. And you can actually go back to the late.
Trap, are you saying the audio is weird on the stream? Are you not hearing it okay? Is it messed up? Let me know.
James got tangled up.
Is the audio okay in the chat? People put a Y in the chat if you guys hear the audio okay.
One today, because LeBron is not a light fellow.
Yep. And so let's go to tonight. And Trace Jackson Davis on the left ankle.
He's not a light fellow either.
It is a sprained ankle, questionable to return to the game.
Kevin Hill in the building.
Well, the good thing is they got a big lead. I'm hoping, first, I hope he's all right, but they got a big lead. So and they got a better team. With or without that, they got more players who are capable of scoring to keep this lead. So I expect them to win this game comfortably. But, man, it's interesting watching this Warrior team play, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
They've had
what can they do?
Karen Packett with the super chat, baby.
Like, he's not even looking at
spin that wheel tonight. You right now, she's spinning that wheel.
Well, it's really weird. They don't have
field goals.
Let's go, baby.
They don't have a point guard. Like, unless Draymond were to get a rebound.
Hey, Candy, put him on timeout for 24 hours.
The pace in the game without a point guard out there.
No, it's out of sync.
Karen, you ready to go, baby?
24-second violation.
No. I said, Kenny, who did they start and who they got in the game? There's not a single point guard. That's really weird. The team don't have a backup point guard.
Let's go to the American Express teammates right quick and see what that will tell us about the first half. Julius Randle with 16 and has.
We're only 4 likes away from taking a freaking double shot.
Meantime,
and
Jimmy.
Karen's about to spin the wheel right now, baby.
And Draymond Green also, Shaq, has got.
And we are adding something new to the chat, just so you guys know.
Known for being suspended.
We are adding something new to our chat here.
With Draymond.
Anybody that does, just so you guys know, anybody that does a $25 super chat, you spin until you make money.
You know, Draymond has that reputation. So
which is freaking awesome.
Purpose.
The Council Entertainment.
That was something like we used to do back in that day. You want to get close.
Jacob Green, we didn't hit 300, did we?
Foul, and as I'm drawing a foul, I'm touching you up. So from that angle, it looks like, yeah.
We're at 295.
Hey.
1,300 people in the building.
Steph trying to calm him down. If you get 7, you get a suspension.
He didn't calm down.
Yeah.
He had to take him out the game.
I know. Exactly.
That was the thing that was the thing probably more disturbing because number one, that was a flagrant because you can't hit anytime.
Dylan Mullins, what's going on, baby?
But the thing that bothered me the most, like, yo, man, Steph had we already short-handed.
Jacob Green got that right. It's always a good time.
They call it technical.
Chester in the building.
And we always talk about you get those.
Everybody in the chat right now, put a W for the Warriors, put a T for the Timberwolves.
And now 2 technicals
get
away
ready
from
for
Mason.
Karen to spin that wheel, baby.
He's going to be in that
Can't guarantee anything, but we spin that wheel, try and get money. Let's go.
The difference when I want to pick up on what Chuck said. The difference when Anthony Edwards goes out, no one leaves their natural position. So Mike Conley steals a point. You come in, McDaniels who can play the 2. Nas Reed still plays his position. Rudy Gobert. When Steph leaves, everyone is not in their natural position. So now your responsibility changed.
I can't guarantee anything, but we're spinning that wheel, baby. Let's go. We got the wheel spinning right now for Karen. Hopefully she can make some money tonight, baby. Everybody pay close attention. Shout out to Stevie's girl with the super chat, too. Here we go. What we got? What we got? We got super chats coming in the building right now. Steve, too. Here we go. No! Listen, Karen, that was freaking close. That's all I'm saying. Karen, that was freaking close, people.
Well, tell me about answer.
Anybody right now, $10 super chat, you spin the wheel. Karen, I'm watching. Stevie's girl, I see it right there. Okay, I'm making it triple. Okay. Steve B, anybody right now, listen, anybody that has a $5 super chat, I'm taking a shot right now. I'm adding it right now to the building. I'll never do this again. $5 super chat, we will take a shot. And Steve, just because of you, I'm going to take a shot on that. Anybody, $5 super chat, I'm taking a shot for you in the building. I took a lot of shots the other day. I was out of my mind. Well, I'm only doing a few, people, okay? So $5 super chat, I'll take a double shot for you. Stevie's girl, let's line it up. Karen, I got something special for you, Karen. Don't worry about that. In the building right now, people. Richard Carr, how you feeling?
Really?
Welcome back. Real Modern Films in the building. Karen, we love and appreciate you so much. By the way, we got something going out to you.
4 rebounds.
We got some awesome gear coming in, too.
It's a 56-30 now.
Mando Mang in the building. How you feeling?
And thanks for,
All right, we got a double shot coming into the chat right now, baby.
But you maintained your...
I'm taking a double shot right now up to 5
for
every $5 super chat, okay? Only 5, though. I'm telling you right now, throughout the game, the other day I was
good.
Just saying in the building right now.
Great to see you.
Stevie's girl, you ready to go? Stevie's girl, ready to spin that wheel, baby? You know what time it is right now. Everybody look at the chat right now. Pay attention. Look at the screen. Stevie's girl's about to spin that wheel, baby. Let's go. Try your luck, baby. Let's go.
Points on restaurants around the world.
Here we go, people. I can't guarantee it. I just do my best.
On game night.
Let's get it rocking tonight, baby. Let's go. I even get $100 at Bongo Beer. Let's go. Oh, my God. What a freaking... Yo, you guys watch my show every day. You know we give out a lot of money. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Stevie's girl, I appreciate you. Karen, you know I appreciate you so damn much. I'm doing my damn best right now, okay? I'm doing my damn best. But I will tell you this much right now.
And I mean it.
I got special stuff going out to you guys, and we got some gear that you guys are going to see. Let me see. What is that, Jacob? It says, L, need to, WD. Oh, WD-40. I know, I feel you on that wheel. No, I give money out every single day. If anybody has won money on our show before right now, put a Y in the chat right now. I think Stevie's girl actually and Karen both already won on the show a lot of times. I know Stevie's girl wins all the time.
We follow pizza drivers.
People in the chat, you guys know.
Is that legal?
Who has won money in the show right now? Put a Y in the chat if you ever won money on our show before. I just spin the wheel. Like, I don't know what it's going to do.
To lead the group through adversity. It's what I've worked.
You know what I'm saying in the chat right now? If you've ever won money on this show before, put a Y in the chat right now.
Chase the grades, chase everything.
I think Stevie's girl's up like $100 or something like that. People win all the time in the building. You know what I'm saying in the chat right now, people in the building.
3 letters. MVP.
1,300 people in the house right now.
Tomorrow on ESPN.
Richard Carr says, seen you give plenty away. I have. I've given a lot of money out on this show before. And by the way, Stevie's girl, Karen, part of the Mason Mile, let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
We signed that massive deal. You guys get paid right away. That's how we do it.
Truly unique.
Bon appetit.
We always give money out. You guys know that. You guys know what I'm talking about. You must have PayPal, yes.
Explore this region.
After the show, we give out money on PayPal. We send it right to your account after the show. And if you've never gotten money from our show before, sometimes it'll take one more day just because we have to verify that it actually is you.
CNN.
Because after the show on Instagram, we get 100 people saying, I'm this person. So we have to make sure that it is you. But yes, we send the money right away.
TNT and NASCAR go hand in hand. It's kind of like seeing an old friend.
It's time for a shot, baby.
Will come out on top.
TNT.
I'm waiting for my shot to still come in.
Distinctive tracks.
Brittany, what's going on?
Chicago Street Race.
You guys seen Brittany in the chat before. People like Brittany more than me because she looks better than me. I already know.
At Indy.
TNT's going all in. We can't wait to get this going.
NASCAR on TNT begins June 28th.
This copyrighted broadcast.
Let's go, baby! Stevie's girl, I love you and appreciate you so much.
Produced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed.
Yes, he is right. WD-40 in that wheel. I might have to put some WD-40 in that wheel.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes when we spin the wheel and it stops on the 100 and goes back.
You're back to the American.
That's when it's good that there is no WD-40 on there. We've had a lot of people where it goes boop and it goes back to 100.
Question's answered, America. The question is answered. That man is coming back right there.
You're not a doctor.
1,300 people in the building.
You can explode with a band and a man holding it.
The man can't hold you?
You pulling the man.
There's some awesome perks coming to the show. We're live every single day, Monday through Friday. If you haven't seen our show yet.
History of winning started.
And listen, I greatly appreciate you beautiful people. I really do.
Losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink. Scientifically.
Let's go, baby.
Better than water.
You guys seen our morning show a million times, right? You know, I'll show you the quick clip. You know we do every day live in the building. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And he's kind of, this is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact.
Get rid of that spider.
All right, baby, here we go.
Attach the braces to the support beams.
Attach what
We're live in the building right now. We got our shot coming in right now. Thank you so much.
Only on step 3?
Bring the shot.
With new mixing bowl mashup plus fan favorite s'mores.
Only vodka, no tequila.
Menu calls for a
Trade proposals.
Deal.
Try the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu because nothing says summer like baseball and Blizzard treats.
Graduates, today you enter the real world.
Since Jimmy Butler came
Okay, baby.
Except for the following, which you are likely to find exceedingly.
Shots on 3 in the house right now, baby.
Doing your task.
Hey, everybody put shots in the chat. This is for you guys right now, baby. I love and appreciate all you beautiful people. Let me tell you something right now. We're live every damn day on this channel. We have a lot of fun. We have thousands of people on our morning show, thousands of people during our games. Lakers game, we had 10,000 people in the live stream.
Rest of your life.
All you beautiful people, thank you. I really appreciate you guys so much. Let's enjoy it.
The all new Big QP.
Cheers.
$99. And that's
Ooh, I want to take
more beef than some quarter pound.
I-
Yeah. Hey, fast food. This is how you value meal. This
Okay.
is the best $10.99.
Not there. Ooh, that one burned. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. No way. Listen. That was not tequila. Vodka, baby. I'm sticking to vodka right now.
Every case is different.
Damn, my goddamn nose might start running. My cigar. If anybody does a $10 super chat, listen, if you get to $20, you spin until you win. If anybody does a $20 super chat right now, you spin until you win. That means if you look at the wheel, you got a pretty damn good chance. The only thing you can't, a $10 bill, or if you have to give 10, that's about it. If you spend on this show right now, this sounds crazy, people. $20 super chat, you spin until you win. I'm just telling you right now, you spin until you win, baby.
With that sprained ankle, his left ankle, we saw him come out stand during the halftime break at about the 6-minute mark. He was working through
1,500 people in the building.
Off of that left ankle. at the time.
Everybody put 1,500 in the chat right now.
He's going to give it a go here, Coach.
Yeah, which is good news. And Timberwolves fans were very excited.
Jacob, yeah, we got a lot of people coming into the show.
Went through all of the
Let me fix the screen real quick. Let me fix the scoreboard. There we go. We got NFL players, NBA players, UFC fighters, bare knuckle fighters. We got all kind of people coming to our show on a freaking weekly basis. We're signing new contracts. We have a new studio.
See that from him starting, but after he was helped off the court.
John in the building.
The second half got
Chester in the house.
out his ankle quite a bit.
Hussein in the house.
Up coming out, sprinting, feeling.
Everybody watch right now. The game's come back on right now. Put Warriors and Timberwolves in the chat right now. I want to know who you got.
A collision with LeBron, so good for fans everywhere, NBA fans, that he's good to go.
Thanks, Lauren. First possession of the second half is a Jimmy Butler layup.
And if you have Instagram, follow me right now on Instagram, Brandon Mason Show. Send me a direct message. I'll write you back.
In the scoring column without him. Now they get him back. 56-41. The lead is 15. A three-pointer is in and out.
We see Kuminga in the starting lineup here in the second half instead of Post.
If you're here for the first time on the channel, put first time in the chat right now.
Picks up Jimmy Butler. They get the switch, and now Draymond Green for three. Comes up short. Draymond got a technical.
We have a morning show. That's our shit. We're just having fun on the show right now. But in the morning, I get all dressed up, fancy for the show. You know what I'm talking about?
On the floor for this second half, as we have seen through all these playoff games for the Wolves. That's a turnover. Pajemski forced it, and now Anthony Edwards fouls Kuminga.
Mary Lakes, we appreciate you.
Well, it's got to be. I mean, that was about as obvious a one as you're going to get here. Tony Brothers called it right away.
Public artists in the building, we appreciate you. AC3, we appreciate you. John Morant, we appreciate you.
Clear path as Randle was out ahead, but the one-shot technical and the ball for Golden State.
I wish they would just go to the same penalty for that and not have to determine whether it's clear path or a take foul. Just make them both the same. 2 free throws and the ball out of bounds. Discourage it even more.
We had 59,000 subscribers tonight. Brittany said we're making an OnlyFans account.
With the ball. First week in their starting lineup. The
Big Bill in the building.
McDaniels pounded it. Buddy Hield.
You spin till you win, Bill.
It's going to be Wolves ball. Buddy
Big Bill is going to spin till he wins.
McDaniels touched it last.
He just made $50 yesterday on the show.
He's going to challenge this. He is going to play the odds here. His video team tells him
this is the only night ever where we will spin till you win for $20.
He'll win this.
Spin until you win, people.
Weight loss. For so long,
I felt stuck. But Zepbound means change. Adults with obesity to help.
Big Bill, everybody put Bill in the chat right now.
it's changing what I believe.
Everybody put Bill in the chat right now because he's going to spin until he wins, baby.
How much weight I lose? Up to 48 pounds. And some lost over 58 pounds.
If this game gets really damn close to the end, there's going to be thousands and thousands of people in here. A lot of people in here are subscribers already.
Or if you or someone in your family had medullary...
If you are a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now.
Type 2.
Sharky, what's going on?
Swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic.
Marcus in the building.
Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking...
Amir Brown in the house!
Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include...
Angelo Tape in the building!
...and cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Zepbound means change. Ask your
DC, I will see you for Game 3 for the Warriors and the Timberwolves in Game 3.
Back-to-back All-Star, but to get even better,
our next live game will be Warriors and Timberwolves for Game 3.
Train and about what I ate. The result.
And yes, we'll be doing the NBA Finals for sure.
Just feels different.
100% doing the Finals. Matt Lynch in the building. Sweet Love in the house. Miss Lex in the building. Miss Lex, how the hell you feeling?
Of course I did.
Another big shout to Karen Packett and Stevie's girl. We love and appreciate you. Big Bill's gonna be spinning that wheel night till he freaking wins.
My mom said not to get her anything for Mother's Day.
Don't get hurt, just anything.
She said not to get her anything.
Big Bill, you want to spin that wheel right now? We can get it rocking right now before the game comes back on.
Goals cash, and that's how you goals.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store.
Yeah, the Celtics is going wild.
Hey, Meta,
What is this? Spin it right now for Big Bill, baby. Let's get that wheel spinning right now for Big Bill. All right, baby, we spinning till you win right now. We're spinning till you win, Big Bill. Don't matter what happens. We are spinning till you win. J Rock in the building. How you feeling? Everybody right now, Big Bill. Anybody that puts a $20 super chat in the building right now, you spin till you win. Let's go, baby. What you gonna get? What you gonna get?
Of him.
Oh, you almost hit a 50. All right, we got to spin it again right now.
But this is why Jimmy Butler was brought to the Golden State Warriors to be playoff.
We're spinning right now for Big Bill. He put a $20 super chat in the house, so he's freaking spinning until he wins. He's spinning until he wins.
Warriors ball hit the back of the foot of McDaniels. And Golden State now coming out of this halftime locker room with a little bit of a run. They're down 14. Minnesota's biggest lead.
Man, you hit another 50, Big Bill. Let's go, baby. You just hit a freaking 50 on the show just like that, baby. Let's go, Big Bill with a $50 win.
He's going to keep going to protect
the He put a 20 in the building and he hit a 50, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Big Bill.
Game one, but they're...
Karen got a flying, though. Stevie's girl got a flying, too.
Here's Mike Conley.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Big Bill knows what time it is.
Beautiful stroke.
You put a 20 in the building right now. You spin till you win. And if you put 10 before you put another 10, guess what? You're spinning again.
That missed shot by Green, glance off the rim and hit.
Karen and Stevie's girl, you guys are $10 away from spinning till you win.
Shut off, and there's the long reach of King. Knocks it off his knee.
Big Bill's out there doing big boy things.
Redemption on the other end. Bajemski pushes it. Here's Kuminga exploding to the basket for a jam.
Everybody put the money symbol in the chat right now for Big Bill getting that 50.
Well, it does have a couple of turnovers. Each team now with 8 turnovers after Minnesota.
Big Bill's winning $50 a week on the show. Let's go, Big Bill.
Julius Randle working with Edwards here. Conley finds Randle wide open for 3, short.
This is the only day we will do $20 spin till you win. So everybody pay close attention to that. $20 right now, spin till you win.
Edwards picks up Green, now Heald finds Butler, wide open for 3, Butler hits. Well, a breakdown defensively for the Wolves, and Chris Finch is incensed on that Minnesota sideline.
Well, Warriors cut it to 12.
Karen Package just up the ante with another 10. She's spinning till she wins tonight.
Missed it. Gobert is there. He is fouled.
Let's go, baby.
Anthony Edwards is just missing in this series.
This is the only night we will do that. So you guys want to make some money right now? $20 spin till you win. I'm telling you.
He is complaining that he got fouled.
Steve B in the building. We got to keep track now. People got to keep track now.
Might have gotten bumped a little. That's not going to get called in the playoffs.
Candy, keep track for me.
Games going to the conference finals last year.
Pitbull Mama, keep track for me.
And he's got to.
We got Steve B spinning till he wins.
See Gobert still having trouble with that.
We got Karen Packett spinning till she wins.
That ball came off the rim and was a direct hit on Gobert. How do you think Anthony Edwards is moving? I know you've been watching him here in this second half. It seemed like
if we do any more $10 super chats, I will take a shot right now.
He didn't go up.
$10 chats, I'm taking shots right now. $10 super chat, I'm taking a shot on the house right now.
Struggled in his last 2.5 games here after a great start to the playoffs in the first 4 games of that Lakers series. He has struggled on the offensive end. He's done a lot of other good things. Rebounded, had some assists, steals, block shots.
If you're enjoying the show so far, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe right now. Run that shit up, baby. Let's make it happen.
Butler. Gobert guards him. Butler. Shot fake, not there. Heald with McDaniels on him. That's a tough guy to shake. Long 2. McDaniels forces it into a difficult jump shot. McDaniels having a great game. Got 3 blocks, a couple of steals. Now he spins and hangs and scores off one leg. Jaden McDaniels having a night. He's got 12 points now, and he's been a beast defensively. Kuminga gets it deep, and Naz Reid fouls him. Reid upset at that call by Tyler Ford.
I'm calling Brittany right now, see what she's doing.
Well, McDaniels, great spin, and then a tough floater there, runner. But Minnesota, this is the second time tonight. They struggled just to get back and get matched up on a made basket.
McDaniels has increased his scoring significantly here in the playoffs as Butler gets an and one with Rudy Gobert guarding him.
Well, they need, this is the Jimmy Butler they need. He's going to have to score for this team. He's been playing his time with the Warriors, just sort of scoring when he needs to. Well, this is a time that he needs to.
He's always been adept at finishing baskets, especially against bigger players. Brings a smile to Steph and Curry. Out with a hamstring injury in game 1 in the second quarter. He reevaluated in a week with a grade 1 hamstring injury. Butler caps off a 3-point trip. We got a 12-point game here. Jimmy has 8 in the quarter. Here's Conley now. Finds Naz Reid, open shooter, and he misses. Warriors on a run. They've had an excellent...
ISIS in the building. Sayed in the house.
Two-man game. Now Conley on Butler.
My old Mark in the building. RUO in the building.
And now 6 to shoot. Kuminga gets a step on Gobert and dunks it down on Gobert.
McCoy in the house.
State bench pops off their seats. This is a 10-point game.
Kuminga 7 for 7 from the floor.
Henry in the building.
And a turnover. Pajemski up ahead, finds Buddy Hield in the corner. Cash! And here come the Warriors.
Wow. Here comes the Golden State Warriors.
A brilliant start to this third quarter. And it's
you know what time it is. In the chat right now, you got the Warriors or Timberwolves. Drop it in the chat right now.
9 to 5. Now happy hour has arrived.
Norm in the building.
With $6 Popeyes Big Box.
People in the chat right now about to give out some more money right now. If you're watching live on the screen, we're getting ready to go for Karen and Stevie B right now. We got 2 spins. Spin until we win right now. If you're in the chat right now, put 1600 in the chat right now. We're about to spin the wheel, give out some money, baby.
That's cool. Final destination. Bloodlines. Rated R.
Liberty.
You ready to go, Karen? Here we go.
It's about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance. Liberty.
Hey, kid. It's pronounced Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty. Now she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's enough, you two.
Hey, I'm not the one acting like a total baby.
She's 2.
Let's go, Karen.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty.
When you see a car, you can find it on Auto Trader.
Spin till you win, Karen.
Detective car. Just put your info in the Kelly Blue Book My Wallet.
$100 for Karen, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, Karen.
People always said I could lie to
Karen just hit $100 on the show.
my spark. Until I got clearer skin.
Everybody in the chat, put Karen in the chat right now.
Back.
Put 100 in the chat for Karen right now.
17A plus.
She spent 20 to make 100. Let's go, baby.
Formative relief.
Most people got 100%.
Holy shit!
Dose.
Wait, what's up?
Back to shining again.
Serious side effects like
Karen in the building.
behavior, infections,
The
and low
cool Karen just smacked 100 in the house.
have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or
And now we're
worsen.
about to spin for Steve right now.
Or coughing.
After the show, Karen,
Seen or planned.
make sure you send me that Instagram message, Karen. I got 100 going out to you, baby.
Liver problems.
Give yourself
50 going out to Big Bill, baby.
Dermatologist about Bimzelx.
This is the only time, people, we will do $20 spin till you win. So make sure you guys are in the chat right now, paying close attention.
Southwest Al Capone.
Stevie, you ready to go? Steve, you ready to go?
You don't get to where Saxton is without leaving a trail of bodies.
Sax didn't kill my brother.
What if he did?
I'll kill him myself. She's a problem.
Duster. Streaming exclusively on Max.
This year, two groups.
Let's go, Steve.
Teams of rookies compete to renovate 4 identical houses with their own.
B said Wheel of Fortune.
In the ultimate neighborhood knockout.
$50 going out to Steve, baby.
Get down and dirty.
All right.
And Barry.
That's all we got today. No one wanted to try their luck.
Rock the block.
No one wanted to try their luck, so we're closing down shop.
HGTV.
Good job today, Steve. Good job today, Karen. And good job, Big Bill.
Bring the flavor, presented by Wingstop.
We got 100 and we got 50 and 50 going out tonight.
Starts this quarter.
Yeah, look.
I gave you guys a chance. I'm getting back to the game now, people.
Second half, Steve Kerr pushing the right
go, baby.
there, and then Buddy Hield cuts it to 7 with his second 3 of the night.
Minnesota led by 20.
I gave you guys a great chance to make some money. You guys did it.
Second quarter. Since that time, the Warriors have outscored the Wolves 31-16. They're plus 15 in that window.
Sometimes I give you guys some opportunities. You got to take them.
Since the start of the game, remember, Minnesota jumped out to a 13-0 lead to start.
If you like what you're seeing so far, smack that damn like button right now, baby.
Green's there for the rebound. Butler travels.
Well, just ask Boston and Cleveland what
1,700 freaking people in the building.
That is the 11th Golden State turnover, the second of the half. 9 turnovers for Minnesota.
Everybody put 1,700 in the chat.
Half after only 5 in the first half.
Conley will go to the bench. DiVincenzo on the floor. Naz Reid, the other shooter, and he knocks in a three-pointer. That was a big one for the Minnesota Timberwolves, just to calm the waters here. Naz Reid, one of the few that shot it well from beyond the arc in game 1.
Candy's over there running the bank for me.
Podziemski drives, kicks, Kuminga, three-pointer, good.
Oh,
Warriors
yeah.
not going away here.
Jonathan Kuminga, 17 points on 8 for 8 from the floor. The only thing he's missed is 2 free throws.
He's had some
Warriors trying to get back in this game right now, down by 10.
pass. DiVincenzo has that quick release, and he hits his 3rd 3 of the night.
Wow, I tell you what, if they could get back
1,800 people in the building.
He does as a shooter, it would mean a lot.
We only got 360 likes.
Hopes.
You guys watching this show right now, tell them, hit that damn like button right now.
Picks it off the rim for the rebound.
If we get to 400 likes in the next 30 seconds, we'll give a lucky person $100 in the chat right now.
There's McDaniels. Cut off, takes a tough shot. And Podziemski with the board. Again, the Warriors can get it back to single digits. As we
if you're on your phone, just double tap your screen, people. It's easy.
And he turns it over. He got stuck. McDaniels lays it in. Bad turnover leads to a bucket on the other end. Minnesota up 12. Got their fans back into it. You're watching the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google.
The DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket comes in your choice of honey
I'm
bar.
gonna give you guys another chance to make some money.
With flavor.
Karen took advantage of that, boy, made her 50.
Between delicious.
No, Karen, I think Karen made 100, right?
And tossed
Steve made 50, Big Bill made 50.
DQ.
Baby, you play too much. Really super shot. Looking super hot. I got the perfect pump.
I'll give you guys another chance to make some money right now. Michael, what's going on? If you're watching this show right now, we got a lot of subscribed people in the show right now. If you're looking at this right here, we got 58,545. Okay, listen, pay attention, people, right now.
Whoever doubted me.
If we get to 58,600 in the next minute, okay, listen, people, I'll give a lucky person $100 in the chat.
I have a game plan.
All we need right now is 55 people to subscribe.
There's no stopping your
There's a
generation.
lot of people in the chat right now that are subscribers to the show.
Great financial
If
independence.
you're not, hit that like button, subscribe right now. 58,600. We need 55 subscribers right now that are watching. 1,800 people in the chat.
Limelight.
Give a lucky person a chance right now to make $100 right now in the chat. You know I'll give it to you. I do it every damn day.
Shooting the basketball.
Subscribe right now. People hit that damn like button. Tell them what to do in the chat.
Actually, the last 2 games, but tonight, more normal.
Subscriber.
Very well in the regular season from beyond the arc.
Now you guys know what to do, baby. We're live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m.
League in three-pointers made during the regular season, 4th in three-point percentage. In these last 5 games, it's just been a struggle.
Warriors had cut it to 7.
Subscriber.
Down 12.
You must hit that like button, subscribe if you want to win tonight.
Clock. Butler, tough shot. Front iron. Edwards secures it. And Minnesota can add to their lead.
Miss T Blessed in the house. Antonio, what's going on?
Steve Kerr's played 13 players.
Not Garrett in the house.
And Spencer and Reed hits the...
Mercy McKenzie in the building.
Be a foul on Spencer. Great effort.
Danny Holton in the house.
Going to get hit with a foul.
I don't know about that.
Hey, do you guys like the screen like this, like you're looking at it right now? Or do you guys like it like this? Let me know. Do you like the small screen like this with the scoreboard up there? Or do you guys prefer the screen like this with the scoreboard down there? Let me know what you think.
Minnesota.
Scoreboard up or scoreboard down?
DiVincenzo. And now Edwards. The pull by. Edwards drives. And a foul as Edwards gets to the basket. Will go to the line once again. He's frustrated, though. He cannot get those layups to go. Now, that was contested in a foul, but he's missed a lot in there.
Yeah, but that's still normally a shot that Anthony Edwards will finish, even with that little bit of contact.
We remind you tonight, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Hyundai Customer Assurance, putting people first when affordability.
Hit that like button, subscribe right now, baby. We're only 30 freaking subscribers away.
Edwards back on the floor after that ankle injury, missed it. The rebound, and DiVincenzo can't get the bounce. Jimmy Butler secures it this time. 2 good looks at it for the Wolves. Minnesota up 13.
It looks like both.
And they were up 13 quickly to start this game. Dante DiVincenzo grabs Jimmy Butler. And a Minnesota foul.
Have to rotate it back and forth.
Good job there by Jimmy Butler. DiVincenzo's guarding him. He knows the Wolves want to switch. He just seals his own man, keeps DiVincenzo from switching. And DiVincenzo grabs him.
Now that we have 1,800 people in the damn building, everybody put where you're based right now in the chat. What state are you based in? Drop it in the chat right now. Hurry up, people are going to connect with you right now.
Jackson Davis, and now Moody. Late clock here, down to 2. Moody's got to put up a 3, does so, and it's an air ball. McDaniels might got a piece of that. And McDaniels runs the floor.
Air ball, bro.
Puts it down. What a player. McDaniels having a night.
Jaden McDaniels getting
Young Jung in the building.
8-0.
Look at all the states in the chat.
After the Warriors got it within 7.
AC3, you in Philadelphia?
Able to deflect that one. Another late clock scenario here for Golden State. Down to 2. Moody's got to let it go again. And no chance with Edwards on him. Minnesota standing tall defensively.
I believe that is.
I was born in PA, grew up in Jersey my whole life. Now I'm down here in Miami.
Second violation of the 2 games. 5 in game 1, 3 tonight. McDaniels, great defense, and then runs out. Great to see a guy whose defense started that play getting rewarded.
Everybody in the chat right now, type somebody's name in the chat that you see right now. Type a random person's name in the chat that you see typing.
Warriors were tightening the screws in this game.
Judy in the building.
Flurry of moves. Alexander Walker with the flyby. Resets. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has found his stroke again. His second made 3.
It's great to see for them, the bench having 7 threes made already tonight. And that is the 13th Warrior turnover. And look, Lauren mentioned it earlier. Without Steph Curry, if you're the Warriors, you don't have very much margin for error. You cannot be affording to turn the ball over 13, 14 times.
Big Bill, your money was just sent to you right now. Look on PayPal. Big Bill, your money just went out to you right now for winning on today's show. Karen, we're getting ready to send your money right now out to you for winning on today's show.
That time by Alexander Walker.
Great screen by DiVincenzo.
Warriors searching for a bucket here. Almost 4 minutes without one. Jackson Davis lowers the boom, and then a bad pass off of Gary Payton. Looks like Jackson Davis was deep.
Karen, your money's going out to you right now. You can see right here on the thing. Karen, your money, your $100 you won just went out to you right now.
He's not going to get any closer to the basket. He's got size on Julius Randle. That was just a make or miss.
Stevie B, send me a direct message on Instagram so I can send you your $50 right now during the live stream.
Bothered by Jackson Davis. Wolves burst back to an 18-point lead after it was down to 7.
Big Bill, you got your money? Okay.
2 minutes to go in the third.
Karen, please check your PayPal account. Let us know if you got your money right now.
Kuminga, no good. Jackson Davis with the offensive board and a putback.
Kuminga's first miss, and Jackson Davis is right there. Defender sealed on his back, great position. That's what he does best.
The score has been updated and fixed.
Up top! Randle patient. The eye contact. Set it up beautifully. Lead is back to 18. Oh, wow! Jackson Davis pulls that one down from the rafters. What a finish. Three-pointer, no good. Randle on the miss.
Jackson Davis and Kuminga both making impacts. That's 11 points and 6 rebounds for Trace Jackson Davis in 14 minutes, and he hasn't missed a shot.
DiVincenzo with the foul.
If you're a subscriber of the show, put a Y in the chat right now.
And now Kuminga at the line, missed his first 2 tonight.
Warriors in the bonus. And Kuminga will shoot one of the
For everyone that won money on today's show so far, check all your bank accounts. Your money should all be there.
Playoff game tonight.
And Steve, we're checking yours right now for PayPal.
Spread for tonight's game. And with no Stephen Curry, 10.5 to start the game. It is ballooned to 16.5. You can understand that line of thinking. Warriors got it within 7 on a surge to start this third quarter.
Had it down to 7 on that Buddy Hield 3. Minnesota responding well after that timeout.
Jonathan Kuminga, 1 out of 2, gives him 18 points. He has tied a playoff career high for points in a game. 50 seconds to go. Randle backing down Jackson Davis. Randle fires Alexander Walker to DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo looking for help. Ball's loose. Randle secures it and scores it. Strong inside. Julius Randle.
That's his first bucket of the second.
Hey, Steve B, please confirm your Instagram name in the chat, please.
And the Warriors.
You can send your money over right now.
Another turnover. Alexander Walker.
16 Warrior turnovers.
Jason Bittinger in the building.
So the points. And it's an 18-5 run. And that's going to be a foul.
But here's what happens in a game without Steph Curry. Everybody,
Stevie's girl, how you feeling?
Rolled in what they're used to playing. Especially with
All
Jim.
the money's got to go out tonight.
The only real shot creator.
Stevie's girl, we're not going to be live tomorrow morning. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Plays that they
or
don't
for the Golden State Warriors Timberwolves game.
Make, and that's going to lead to a lot of mistakes.
Let me pull it up right now and let you know.
Coach, we talked about the window opening once again for the Warriors with the acquisition of Jimmy Butler. As you see Braxton Key enter the game. And that window has been discussed heavily because the chance now, because the spirit was lifted.
We'll be live Saturday night, guys. Saturday night for the Minnesota Golden State game.
There he is, Jackson.
At 8 o'clock.
In strong with the jam.
The next game we'll be live for is the Wolves and the Golden State game at 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Reflecting on these players.
That is our next live stream.
Win a game and stall as long as they can to get Curry back as Randle drives and scores. Back to a 20-point lead. That'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Minnesota trying to...
We are now heading to the fourth, baby.
Just as the Warriors had
a... live Monday. Remember, we're live on Saturday for the game, too.
Surges.
Joshua Gold in the building.
You're watching the second round, presented by Wingstop.
Everything you've done has come to this. You gave him an aircraft carrier?
Who can...
Well, 75. Okay, I got you.
Ooh!
Me.
Anyone else? Fine. Jake from State Farm. Again.
Right. It's the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle your home and auto, that can equal an affordable price just for you.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This combo meal's got combinations. Make this thing your own creation. Entree, drink, and choice of size.
Going out to you, Steve, right now.
BK.
It says you can't send money right now. Your recipients can't accept payments right now.
With FanDuel Sportsbook, you get more ways to live.
Everyone else got paid so far.
Playoffs.
I'm checking right now to see what's going on with yours, Steve. Hold on a second.
From quick buckets to buzzer beaters, make smarter plays with player performance pages.
Hey, Jack. Another deep ball from downtown.
Send your message on Instagram right now, Steve, right to your Instagram account.
Make every moment more with
High fly in the building. JML, what's going on?
Official partner of the NBA.
That's my team out there.
If our network goes down,
Stevie's girl, you know it.
Our comms have to work.
Riley Thomas in the building.
That's why we partner with Verizon Frontline, the network that truly prioritizes first responders.
So we don't worry about getting
How
through.
you feeling?
And they're the most reliable 5G network in America.
Out here, reliability is everything.
Extreme or routine, Verizon Frontline delivers.
The #1 network choice in public safety. Learn more. Your mission is our purpose.
Putting people first. It's always been our thing. From the thousands of people who build our cars to the millions of people who depend on them. And right now, when affordability matters most, Hyundai is committed to keeping our prices the same, with no increase to MSRP. And not just on a few of our vehicles, all of them. That's the Hyundai way.
Time to play your own way, presented by PayPal. How about Jaden McDaniel, Stan?
Getting it done, doing a little bit of everything. You see the dunk, a block shot, a steal, another little bit of a block, and then a run out. He dunks it, and Lauren Jabara got a chance to talk with Wolves head coach Chris Finch.
Coach, you told us before the game you
It's all good. You can really do that.
were in transition. What do you think here through three quarters so
People in the building, how the hell you guys feeling out here?
Energy for sure, and we've turned it into some buckets. Start. Okay, our start to the second half wasn't start to the game, but we corrected.
the end of that third quarter, you guys went on a 20-5 run. What worked well? How do you want to continue that in the fourth?
Well, we turned it over a bunch in the early part of the quarter, and we had to get under control, and then we played great defense.
Awesome, Coach. Appreciate it.
Chris Finch done a great job here in Minnesota. Took him to the Western Conference Finals a year ago. Got him into the second round once again. And Draymond Green able to deny that potential lob. Now that deficit was cut to 7, just under 6 minutes left in the third. And the Wolves, as Lauren mentioned, went on that burst to finish the quarter.
Hey, Steve, check your Instagram account.
Put up play in the fourth.
Well, and Steve Kerr going with the same 5 guys he started the second half with. I think he'll give it a few minutes, see if the Warriors can make a run. And if they can't.
Steve said his PayPal's not working, donate it to the wheel.
Set for game 3, which will be.
Steve, I greatly appreciate that. We got to send it to you. We're not going to miss anybody in here getting paid from the show.
Draymond Green inside and puts it in.
Oh, great job by Podziemski giving Draymond Green time.
Jason, you know what time it is.
Side against DiVincenzo. There was no pressure on the ball whatsoever, and he was able to throw that pass from his waist.
Naz Reid misses a 3. Kuminga up ahead. Jimmy Butler running with DiVincenzo, looking for help.
Not sure why Jimmy Butler doesn't try to score that.
Draymond Green for three. Comes up short, and it'll be Minnesota ball. Again,
we're live every freaking day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., baby, right now on the show.
This
right here.
Ages, but to your point.
Live. And for all the games, baby.
Every other day rhythm of the Warriors grinding through a tough 7-game series.
We are one subscriber away right now from 58,600. Who's going to subscribe right now and tick that shit up, baby? Who's going to subscribe and make sure we hit 600 right now in the building?
Have to punt and get ready for game 3. Butler inside is fouled.
That's a great catch. Good look by Draymond Green, and then ball had to go through Rudy Gobert, and for Butler to focus and make that catch. Excellent job. That's 4 on Rudy Gobert.
They'll put Jimmy Butler at the line for a pair. Jimmy Butler tonight, 14 points, 6 rebounds, has 3 assists. Turned it over a couple of times, and he misses the free throw, and that's his second miss. NBA playoff schedule coming up tomorrow. Doubleheader, Cavs, Pacers, Thunder, Nuggets as they switch venues in the East. That'll be on ESPN. ABC has the doubleheader Saturday with Celtics and Knicks from Madison Square Garden, and then the Wolves and the Warriors from San Francisco.
If you guys can hear the game okay, put a Y in the chat right now, baby.
Naz Reid gets a step on Butler. And Alexander Walker now drives, hangs, finds Reid. Reid got him in the corner. Great ball movement, nice setup.
Yeah, it's all good, Pitbull Mama. If he puts that, it's all good.
Warriors
Detroit in the building.
The made basket, and the Wolves get back. Kuminga passed up a 3.
Great closeout by Anthony Edwards. He did a great job staying on the floor.
And Kuminga misses a 3 that time, an open look.
And all 3 bench guys from Minnesota have made 3 threes tonight.
Wolf Eye Visuals in the building.
Edwards tripped on his way to the basket. Had that ankle injury late in the second quarter. Questionable to return, but he has come back and he's looked good. Looks like the ankle is okay. That's the benefit of being 23 years of age and strong like a bull.
We got 58,614 subscribers because all you beautiful people in the chat tipped it over the freaking screen.
New subscriber. New subscriber.
A crowd around him.
Eddie Barrera in the building.
There and
Joshua Gold, I appreciate you.
Wow, that's a great coast-to-coast drive and a tough finish over a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Gobert.
As long as he doesn't put any profanity in the chat or any bad words, it's okay.
Edwards behind the back, gets to his left hand. Edwards puts it in. He needed that. He's missed a lot of point-blank layups. That was a tougher chance, but able to score it.
Yeah, look, but he's also only made 2 jump shots over the last 2 games.
Remember, guys, we're live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Tomorrow is the only day we won't be here because at school for our kids, we have a Valentine's Day. Or, sorry, a Mother's Day. I'm sorry. A Mother's Day party tomorrow at our school for our kids.
Upset with that. If you're Anthony Edwards, who's a great defender, by the way, you can't try to shoot the gap on that screen down, not against a shooter like Field. You got to stay attached to his body, chase him, almost force him to curl into the paint.
And now Hield with a steal. And a foot race, he's going to back it up. He's going to fire a 3 in transition. No, Pregame is there with a follow. Here come the Warriors once again.
Can the Warriors come back in the chat? Yes or no? Let me know. Can the Warriors come back right now? Yes or no?
8-0 Golden State run. 4 minutes into this 4th quarter. Edwards. And he's fouled. Hield picks up the foul. Going to be side out, according to Tyler Ford. Anthony Edwards upset about that. He thought it was a shooting foul. And McDaniels is back on the floor now. Gobert and DiVincenzo will sit. McDaniels and Randle back in for Minnesota. Steve Kerr is going to counter with Trace Jackson Davis.
Hammer Baller in the building.
Need a breather.
Originally born in PA, grew up in Jersey, living in Miami.
That he did
Low Dog in the house.
Play Green and Butler in particular.
Damian Obi in the building.
9 minutes. Butler's played 30 minutes.
Diamond Walker in the house.
Xander Walker lays it in.
Not sure that Trace Jackson Davis is aware.
Josh plays in the house.
Alexander Walker would much rather go to his left hand. He's been on him twice, and both times it seems to me like he's actually forcing him to his left hand.
Butler wide open spaces inside.
Karen, we appreciate you and love you so much.
For Jimmy Butler. He's got 17 now.
We're live Saturday night for the game, Game 3 with the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Game 3, Saturday night.
Three-pointer no good. McDaniels runs down the rebound.
Alana in the building.
And a foul as Edwards is on the take. He's got free throws coming.
But again, it's got to be frustrating for Anthony Edwards. These are shots he normally finishes. This would normally be a three-point.
Cindy, you already know we're live here, baby.
Anthony Edwards. It looks like they're going to challenge this.
Nope, Steve Kerr has one to use.
Challenge it.
And they're going to give it a try here with Davis. The call on the floor is a foul and 2 free throws. Steve Kerr is going to light the lamp.
Kareem Kerr in the building.
1, 2, 3, go! New subscriber.
Make sure the customer.
This game, I'm just saying, like when I watch these games, you never know what's going to happen. If the Warriors hit a 3-ball right now, shit looks a little different. How the hell you guys feeling right now in the building, watching live for the Warriors and Timberwolves game 2, baby, in the house? We're live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. live on our show. I'll show you a clip right here. The only time we're not live is going to be tomorrow because of Mother's Day. But we're live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there in his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make-or-break season. He's got to make an impact.
May 23rd. Get tickets.
We cover all the hot topics. We cover the Diddy case right here in the morning show.
Oh.
We cover immigrants. We cover Trump. We cover everything right here in the morning. All the sports entertainment with live guests coming on. Don't miss our show in the morning. Every day, 10 a.m. The only day we're not live is tomorrow at 10 a.m. because of Mother's Day.
You can get
celebration at my kids' school. Gotta be there. They want to see the parents come to the school.
Son of-
So I will be there tomorrow morning doing that.
Look at the words. Son of Baconator is 3.
But I'll be here Saturday for the game. Obviously, the Warriors and the Timberwolves game. I'll be here Saturday is the next live stream I'll be on.
Excuse me, are you shopping online while standing in line?
Yeah.
Me too. I just bought a croquet set using PayPal.
Cool.
And PayPal lets me choose how I pay.
How you feeling, Harold?
You're not going to sing again, are you?
What? No.
Here we go again.
DC, you know that. In the chat right now, heads or tails, people?
Paying it off.
Heads or tails? Drop it in the chat right now, heads or tails?
No one else has no interest?
Miss Lex, where you been, Miss Lex, for the morning show? Where the hell you been? We're looking for you.
Coming right up. Natural looking curls.
Yazin in the building. Julian, how you feeling? Julian Dablo, what's going on? Denise Harris in the building.
There's nachos in the dock.
Heads or tails, people? Lala in the building.
Pay in store, pay online, pay over time. Don't just pay.
Quita Gibson, her nickname in the show is Lala. We love that.
Weird thing for PayPal, man.
Wake up, rested.
George Pearson, where you going? Unique Queen in the house. Broke Mike, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you so much. Hit that like button for him right now. Show him some freaking love. Put an R in the chat right freaking now for Rope.
Curry out for at least a week. We'll be reevaluating.
Freddie B, you are spot on with that, Freddie B.
Left this game in the second.
She'll join us for the show in a moment. She's going to come in and say hi.
Played in his regular rotation in the second half.
Let's see where she's at.
They challenged the call, and it was unsuccessful.
call Brittany and see where she is right now.
There's explanation on the hot mic was that Trace Jackson Davis rode Edwards.
Brittany said if we get to 500 likes on the stream right now, we need freaking 45 likes.
No more challenge.
She's going to come in here and say what's up to people in the chat.
The letter of the law.
Smack that like button, subscribe, baby.
That probably deserved to be an unsuccessful challenge. By what I've seen in the 2025 playoffs, that's not a foul.
Yeah, I'm with you. They've been a lot more physical than that. But Edwards does hit the free throws, and Minnesota leads
Hi,
it.
George.
Team.
Mike Pina in the building. What's going on, Mike?
As they go to San Francisco Saturday. And a win tonight by Minnesota. They hang on.
God knows what time it is.
Guarantee at least a game 5.
Hang in the house.
Target Center next Wednesday, and we'll have it for you right here on TNT. Pajemski, quick release on the 3, and he finally hits one. He needed that. He was 0 for 3 from three-point range before that made basket.
They need a more aggressive Jimmy Butler. He's driving the ball laterally across the lane looking to pass. They need Jimmy Butler to look to score and then to pass if he drives 2 guys.
Anthony Edwards delivers his second made 3.
Well, they need to get him going if they're going to go far in the playoffs. He had a great start, but then in these last 2.5+ games, he has really struggled.
Happy Mother's Day to those beautiful wives out there.
For 53 from the floor.
And the single ladies.
3 for 20 from 3.
And this is the guy who
Shout out to the single ladies in the house.
Made this
Where's
year.
all the single ladies at?
And a workhorse to get to that number. Played in 79 games, and he is one of the emerging stars in this league. Went to a conference finals a year ago. Was a gold medalist at the Olympics. Team USA, coached by Kerr. As DiVincenzo comes from behind to block Jackson Davis. And free throws here for Trace Jackson Davis. Lauren Jabbar, that Olympic experience for...
Take a guess how many kids we got.
Paid dividends, both from Chris Finch's perspective and...
BNL, you got the nutty bar, you know, nutty buddy.
The vets has incredible things to say about Ant. After that gold medal run, Steph said yesterday morning the Ant was the life of the party, from his world champ experience the summer before to being with Steve to being with us. He said he brought great energy every day in practice and in games. He said that youthfulness and that confidence, there was never a dull moment. And LeBron James also described Edwards as the best thing about our team, highlighting his competitive spirit. And also Chris Finch telling us, guys, that he really thinks he learned a lot, Ant did, from being around guys like LeBron, like Steph, about routine, how to take care of your body. And he's seen his leadership grow this year as well.
I thought the most interesting thing, Lauren, about that was the notion, and Stan, you'll have to dissect this for us, but his ability to watch those guys and how they shared the basketball. He is the star of this Minnesota team, the guy you build a franchise around, the face of the franchise, but the high volume can take his teammates out of games at times, and he's better at that this year.
Well, and he's going to always draw a second defender to the ball, whether it's help or a double team. That's where he's got to make the right play. The Warriors take timeout, down 82 to 99.
My dad's in the NBA.
If you're in the chat right now,
it's true. He's never got.
If you're in the chat right now, Brittany said you guys got to run this show to 58,630.
Ton of assists.
We need
Is your dad in the
3
NBA?
subscribers now to hit it. Hit 3 subscribers right now. Let's see how fast you can take it up. Hit that subscribe button right now. Your name's gonna pop up on the screen so we can see you right now.
See ya.
We're proud to support the healthcare pros who keep the NBA healthy. The NBA trusts its health to Evernorth Health Services.
There's nothing as American as the Sonic Smasher. Always made to order, hand-smashed Angus beef subscriber to perfection. Meet America's Smashable Burger, the Sonic Smasher.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network. Staying close with your college besties, not guaranteed.
I wish we'd play together forever.
That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right.
How y'all feeling right now?
If there is a network interruption, That's the
Nah, we ain't playing any of those games anymore. I'm done with the kids.
Only at Chili's is now available.
I see the subscribers running up, babe. We appreciate you.
Bottomless chips and salsa and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Jason, all love to you, man. Keep it rocking. Hey, Josh, I'm just a fan of the game right now watching both these teams. You guys like NFL or NBA more in the chat?
It is.
NFL or NBA? Drop in the chat. What do you guys like more?
We offer you a life of mystery and adventure. And shopping. And most importantly, a chance to save the world.
Piece of cake.
I like your attitude.
Hold on to something!
You know, it's possible.
Two-night premiere event starting May 25th on TNT.
It's playoff the NFL lovers, baby.
See? Who's going fishing?
Aaron in the house. Let's go.
This year,
the intensity is off the charts.
we are
It's win or go home.
not going fishing.
We'll see about that. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Coming to the finish line here in game 2. Coach Chris
Joseph, I've been talking to you guys for a while. I ain't looked at this shit in a minute.
Percentage in franchise history. They had a great
hanging out with you guys. Shit.
early 2000s here under Flip Saunders. Kind of feels like they're in a golden era right now of Wolves basketball. They had 5 playoff series wins in franchise history. 3 of those, Stan, have come in the last 2 years. And if they win this series, it'll be back-to-back conference finals.
Yeah, this team has already surpassed the Garnett years in terms of playoff series.
Like, Draymond's got to get that next point.
Consecutive playoffs for the Wolves. And that's going to be a loose ball foul on Jackson Davis. And
Draymond's on the bench right now.
And now we wonder how long Steve Kerr is going to stick with Butler and Podziemski. There you go, the 5 playoff series wins, 3 of those coming in the last 2 years. In those Flip Saunders years, they went to 7 straight playoffs, but they had 6 consecutive first-round exits before they made it to the conference finals in 2004. And as beloved as he was, Flip Saunders here, this Warriors team built around one of the game's great stars. Looks like they are poised to be a regular.
Pistol Pete in the building.
Gobert looked like he's
a job in the house.
He took that rebound off the head earlier tonight and has never really been the same. There's the late Flip Saunders.
Everybody drop your favorite emojis in the chat right now. I'm going to pin some of you guys to the top right now.
Highly respected coaches in this league, and there's your answer for Steve Kerr. 4 guys getting up, and we're going to take the last 5 minutes off. Jimmy Butler, Buddy Hield, Brandon Podziemski.
Got to put Butler around 33, 34 minutes. Podziemski 33 minutes. And Buddy Hield knocks in one last 3-pointer. 15 for Buddy Hield, who has found his shooting stroke the last 3 games.
You aren't kidding.
Had that monster game 7 in Houston, scored 33 points, made 9 threes in that game.
Well, he's now made 18 in the last 3 games. An incredible run.
Minnesota came out and handled business tonight.
Hey, John, you good, bro?
At least a week. And now the Warriors will try to do all they can on their home turf. Put some pressure on the Wolves. Anthony Edwards, strong finish, looking for the foul.
Anthony Edwards is acting like he doesn't know we're in the playoffs with the fouls he's expecting to get. Those are all soft contact.
Julius Randle out ahead of the pass. Steve Kerr calls the timeout, and the white flag is up. Warriors will surrender as the Wolves go up 21, and they're going to even up this best-of-7 series at 1 apiece.
Big news! All-you-can-eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and traditional wings. And I'm gonna eat loads of them. Truckloads of traditionals, boatloads of boneless, truckloads of both because it's all you can eat and I don't have to stop.
Cole's mom, tucked in or out?
In for the wedding photos, out for the dance floor.
Yeah.
No, like you're dancing, just like a person.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's
Hey, honey, I'm dancing.
Don't.
Okay.
And that's how you goals.
There's a reason they don't call them clean bikes, am I right?
Yeah.
Because it's dirt bike.
How the hell you guys doing out there? Is anybody drinking anything right now?
You gotta start at the top and work your way down.
Is anybody drinking anything right now in the chat? Or eating something special? What y'all got in the chat?
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
You're watching live right now. Let me tell you something. If you guys get to 58,758 subscribers, Brittany's going to take a double shot right now in the chat with us.
2025 MLB.
Brittany's going to take a double shot right now if you guys get to 58 more subscribers right now, baby.
May 3rd.
Hit that subscribe button, like button right now.
Eastern next Tuesday on TBS and Max. And we're looking forward to the baseball season on TBS the rest of the year.
Ice water in between shots.
Point out that the Detroit Tigers have the best record in the American League.
Nice.
Finishing off a sweep of the hapless Colorado Rockies today with a doubleheader victory.
Twins won today, by the way, beat the Orioles 5-2.
Probably the most disappointing team in Major League Baseball right now, coming off a couple of playoff seasons and just haven't been able to get it going at all.
Well, the TBS has the National League this year in the playoffs. Stan, as Alexander Walker hits a three. You want to put your predictions out there? Who we're going to see in the NLCS this year on TBS?
Well, we'll get. You know what? I think it's going to be two teams out of the same division. You know, I never know how the standings are going to break down, but I would say the two best teams are the Dodgers and the Padres.
Stephen Curry not being in the game is a definitely different Warriors team.
The Mets could get going. I mean, no, they're good. I mean, that's a legit team. And then
how long do we have to go before you mention the Brewers?
No, that's not happening, BA. I'm
See?
sorry.
Come
I'm really
on.
sorry.
Yeah.
Really sorry.
Going to surprise you again. So the bench empties for Chris Finch as well. Great hand as the starters exit. And the final 3:10 in game 2.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Gemini.
Okay, can we talk about this photo?
Kevin, you're right about that. Steph was barely in game 1. They
take
got
a look
that massive lead going. They didn't hold back.
Prepared than it looks.
So you can see right now if they game plan correctly.
I need help.
It doesn't look that good without Steph in the game splashing them 3 balls. Draymond Green is a good combination when he's got Steph in the game for sure.
To what? Go back a step.
No problem. Let's go back to step 3.
We're only on
Anthony, I think they sat all the starters.
My why, since I was a kid, was to be the best.
We're winning the game right now.
Let's go, everybody in the chat right now.
Tyrese has an iron will.
Hey, let's get a heart right now for all the beautiful mothers in the chat right now for Mother's Day, everybody. Drop some hearts in the chat right now for all the beautiful mothers right now for Mother's Day, everybody.
Capable of.
Cavaliers pace.
Well, it's a big start for the Wolves tonight. They jumped out to a 13-0 lead right out of the gate.
Steve B, we love and appreciate you, Steve.
The Warriors did get it within 7 in the third. Anthony Edwards all smiles now. That's a great sign. Left this game in the second with an ankle injury. Came back, played in his normal rotation in the second half. And he and Randle were excellent tonight. Randle 24.
Reese in the building.
20.
AC3 in the house.
Alexander Walker gets a couple of bites at it. You got Alexander Walker, Shannon, Minot, Clark, and Miller on the floor for the Wolves with Moody, Spencer, Santos, Knox, and Key. And the end of the bench getting an opportunity to compete.
The GOAT is in the building.
Take advantage.
Hello, my gorgeous in the chat. We appreciate you.
The Wolves, a great sign is that DiVincenzo, Alexander Walker, Naz Reid all knocking down shots. They need those guys going. They rely on them for their offense coming off the bench.
It was Key. Nice little hesitation. And
we are live Saturday for the Warriors game right here. Remember, guys, all the people in the building, I will not be live here tomorrow morning because it is Mother's Day at the school, so I will not be live tomorrow morning. I will be here, though, Saturday for the Warriors and Timberwolves game, game 3.
Appears that they have found a little something tonight. They shot it at a 43% clip from three-point range tonight. They made 16 threes in the game. Hard to imagine a team like the Wolves would miss 16 straight three-pointers in game 1 Tuesday, but that was their drought. And the best news for Minnesota is Anthony Edwards' ankle injury proved not to be serious. He looked normal coming back in that second half.
Well, quite honestly, if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves, and if you're a fan of the Timberwolves, you got to look at this as a must-win series. You're going to get to play a minimum of 3.5 games against the Warriors without Steph Curry. Missed the entire second half the other night. You couldn't do anything with that. And now you're going to play game 2, 3, and 4 at least without Steph Curry. You got to win this series. That's at least half the series without Steph Curry.
It's happened before.
Bobo Smith, you know we got to do something for Mother's Day.
Got to go back 7 years to find the last time Curry was out. Moody misses. Matter of fact, the Warriors 9-3 without Curry in the playoffs.
Blaze, did you bet on the game?
But they had some depth on their teams in those years. Back in 18, he missed 6 games with the MCL sprain. He had the
Mike Pena. We'll see you Saturday night for the game.
Yeah, but that's back like 2018. You've got Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson in his prime.
Yeah.
You got enough offense to get by, and the Warriors' defense has always been elite. Jalen Clark had a very difficult possession there, to say the least.
He not letting up at all. And neither is Shannon. Shannon on a breakaway, and he scores.
I love Terrence Shannon in Illinois. I'm convinced this guy's going to be a good NBA player.
Had a great run in the Big Ten for the Illini. Terrence Shannon, the rookie, a couple of years at Illinois. Making his 5th appearance in the playoffs here. You get a chance to get some minutes. He'll be a guy who fights his way into a rotation. He's going to pop once he learns the intricacies of the NBA.
Well, Chris Finch has had a lot of good things to say about him during the season when we've talked before games with him. It's just
RB in the building. Where you been, RB?
Good, very stable 8-man rotation. They've been healthy. And so coming down these last 21 games and into the playoffs, they haven't had to go any deeper than that.
But Minot with an acrobatic finish. Gets himself a highlight here in a playoff game. Wolves had that great surge after Randle came back, really since March 1st. They were 21-5 on a terrific run to get out of the play-in window.
If you guys are going to be here on Saturday for the game hanging out with us, put a Y in the chat right now. If you guys are going to be here for the game with us on Saturday, freaking let us know right now. Put a Y in the chat and subscribe to this channel. We're going to be signing off soon. Make sure you subscribe right now. 58,647. You guys are awesome. Hit that like button, subscribe, baby. Before we get off, we want to see that thing run up as fast as it can for all the beautiful people in the chat.
And that'll be a shot clock violation.
And it doesn't matter much at this time in the game, but Terrence Shannon simply dribbling the ball for the entire possession is not something that's going to make his coaching staff have great confidence in him.
See Luka Garza on the floor as well, speaking of the Big Ten. One of the all-time greats for the Iowa Hawkeyes, getting some minutes here at the end of this game. "40 seconds left. Ernie Johnson and crew standing by in Atlanta. Only one game tonight. Early night for those guys. Party at Chuck's house. Don't say that. There's always a party at Chuck's house. Thanks to our great crew here, led in the truck by producer Jeff Randolph, our director Matt Lip. New subscriber. Statistician here at the table, Tom Barbary. Adam Orfinger is our associate director, doing great work.
20 seconds left in the game.
Holloman, Carl Cronenberger, and all of our talented workhorses out there, our terrific camera operators and videotape. Those in the video room, and appreciate our crew. Our window for playoff basketball on TNT is
a game on Saturday. We will be live at 8 o'clock. The game starts at 8:30. I am live at 8 o'clock right here for the game on Saturday. Do not miss that game,
takes
baby.
it away, takes that joy away from them.
Well, you and
8 o'clock
for game
on
5
Saturday, live for the game.
which is now assured.
Now we turn it over to ABC and ESPN for the next 2 in San Francisco. We'll be back for game 5.
This game is over. We greatly appreciate all you beautiful people joining us today live for the show. Obviously, guys, if you're watching live and you just joined, you're here for the first time, and you just joined today's show, remember, we have a live show that goes Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. This is just, obviously, tomorrow we won't be live because of Mother's Day. I'll show you a quick intro as we get to the end here. I just want to tell you, thank you, Pippa Mama, for letting me know to close the polls. She said, close the polls. Everybody in the chat, let me show you what Pippa Mama said at the top. Pin it. Close the polls, because, you know, I'll freaking forget to do the damn thing. Look at the chat right now, people. 4,200 people voted on today's game. A lot of people picked the Warriors. A lot of people were wrong today. Holy shit. We appreciate it. If you're new in the building, Marv, we greatly appreciate it. I'm going to drop the intro into the show right now so you can see what our show looks like normally. And after you see it, refresh your screen, people. Leave a message on the show, everybody. Leave a message on the show after you refresh your screen. We love and appreciate all you beautiful people in the chat. You guys make this rock. You guys make this great. All love to you guys. I will see you guys Saturday at 8 o'clock. I will not be live tomorrow morning because it's Mother's Day weekend. Tomorrow we're going to the school. I will see you guys on Saturday at 8 p.m. All love to you beautiful people. Watch the intro right here. You see what our show looks like Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. And we'll see you guys on Saturday, 8 o'clock. All love to you beautiful people in the chat. Thank you so much for making it great. I pinned as many messages as I can. Have a great night. See you guys on Saturday.